know what it is, man. It's your boy Low City Diggity. We here with another episode of Can You Dig It Live music review. I'm so excited. You know I love this shit. But I kind of not excited because I feel like people are after me today. I don't know why. But, you know what I mean? We're going to keep it honest. And, yo, we got New York in the building.
New York in the building.
Like,
what?
yo,
Yeah.
heavy today, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Prez, we got New York heavy today.
Heavy duty today.
Yo, we got
Heavy
the homie
duty.
Traxx Mann in the building.
Salute. Peace.
Yo,
Yes, we do.
we got Solo in the building.
My
Yes, we
guy.
do.
My guy.
We got E-Man in the building.
My
Yeah.
guy.
We got BB in the building.
Hello.
We got the Honesty Couch live over there right now.
Uh-huh.
Yo,
Uh-oh.
and y'all was riding me already with this New York shit.
Yeah.
Pause.
I mean, bro. Yeah.
What is up with this pause shit? Is that a New York thing?
It should be a worldwide thing, honestly.
He said it should be a worldwide.
Yeah. It's just some things you gotta kind of watch. I know people like, well, if you're not thinking it, but it just sounds crazy. Some
But-
things that are said, especially to another dude, it sounds crazy.
You know
So
what's
just pause
crazier to me is y'all are with this pause shit before somebody can even get it out their mouth.
Pause.
So,
Boy,
you see what the
that's
fuck?
crazy.
Right there.
That's
Pause.
crazy.
Yo,
That's what I'm
to me,
saying.
it's like every
Crazy.
thought that comes out of people's mouths that is paused is fucking weird
No,
immediately.
but it's not everything though. It's just certain things. You could say that, you can have that conversation with your wife. She's not gonna pause you, but you around another man, you gotta just certain things you can't just certain sentences don't go together no more.
Pause.
Pause.
No, see that's not a
That don't
pause.
work
That's
like
not a
that.
pausable moment.
That's not a pause because I didn't say nothing crazy.
That sounded crazy to me.
How? Certain sentences don't go together. Now,
Wildin'.
I'm not gonna repeat what you said because that's pause word.
So if I were to use the words like, yo, you know what, with the verbalage that comes out of my mouth, that would have been better instead of saying if it comes out my mouth.
See, pause right there.
What the fuck? You guys are like pause doctors.
Yeah.
Pause, doctor.
I think every New Yorker should get a pause button tattooed on them.
I wouldn't go that far,
Yeah, no.
but I think we
Why
need.
not?
I think we need like that easy bell. You know that red.
The easy button? Yeah.
I
But a
think
pause
we-
button.
I think we need that though.
That would be fire.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be fire.
black marker
The
pause
fuck
button?
You mean?
Hell yeah.
Yo, this is a
Hell
group of y'all
yeah.
ganging up. That's not fire. That is fucking. I'll be
would be
damned if I'm in a
fire.
conversation. All I hear is ping, pause, ping, pause.
It'll just make sure you just
Man,
formulate your sentences around other dudes a certain way.
Holy
That's
shit.
all. That's all it is.
Holy shit, this is crazy. Too.
This is crazy, bro.
But guess what? Today's gonna be a great day.
Absolutely.
Great day.
We got Traxx. I heard you working on several projects.
And he just released one.
You just released one.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yes.
The Chris Project.
Yes.
So-
Project for my son.
And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk a little bit about AI music, too.
Oh.
We're going to talk a little bit about all of it.
Oh.
You know,
Let's
he been working on some AI stuff, like using AI in the creation of music. Now, mind you, Traxx Mann is a producer. Like, he's that dude. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Appreciate that.
So a lot of people that are hesitant to use new technology. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, too.
So we got a lot of stuff to get into.
We got Hyfa here. We got Solo in the building. We got Fefi with the Dominican cakes. We got what?
Yo.
Yeah.
I see them cakes and they look delicious.
See,
Yo,
now
she's
look,
being
now,
honest
now,
on the
now you
couch.
see what she just said to another female? That could work. You can't say that to E. You see? That
And say
would be-
what? That he brought some cakes that
No,
look delicious?
what
No,
she said.
like you say to E-Man, like, oh, those cakes look delicious to
See,
me.
That's pause.
That
That's
would have been
pause.
like, if
Yo, whose side are you on?
The truth. The honesty couch, bro. Look at it.
Fuck it. This is, you know what, man?
My bad. I'm
I'm gonna take a pause. I'm new to this shit. I'm a Floridian. I'm from the South.
That's what's
So
up.
all this, you gotta remember, when I grew up, when I met New Yorkers for the first time, and they were like, yo, son,
Yeah.
I took that as the biggest disrespect.
Nah, it's
But
not.
you see, but that's the difference.
Yeah,
To me,
it's
I
not.
was like, bro, I'm from Florida. You don't call me your son. Yeah,
Nah.
my dad's over there. You're not my daddy to call me son
Nah,
anything.
it's never
but
a form of
and New
disrespect.
York was like, yo, son, it's
Relax.
yo,
Chill,
yo,
son. It's
this
not
shit's
that serious.
meatballs,
Yeah.
kid. Like, yo, crazy
Pause,
shit, B.
see?
You know what I mean? But yo, but these are things I heard from y'all's way,
We
bro.
gonna pause all night, bro. It's gonna be a pause worthy
I know
episode.
Solo like, Finally. Damn.
Through it at home. Don't
Pause.
Feel bad.
That's
I
not a
go through
pause
it.
moment?
I go through it. He tells me the same thing.
Yo.
I'll be talking to him and then he'll just pause me and I'm like, but I didn't even say
You
anything.
see,
Pause.
female.
Nah.
See,
But
I-
female
I'm from-
talking with you.
But
But
I'm from Florida too.
it's a
I'm from
habit.
Miami.
But
It's a
she'll,
habit.
she'll say something crazy though. Like it's
But
only
she's
for
a
crazy-
female talking to a man. And
Right,
it's a habit
right.
for you New Yorkers
Right.
to say pause.
It's
That's
not a
all.
habit.
It's
It's
in
not a
y'all's
habit.
blood now.
Nah, bro, I got 4 kids and all of them get it
See?
Pause.
at any time of the minute.
All of them
Pause.
get it, right? That wasn't a
Pause.
pause
That was-
moment.
I was giving you the alley-oop.
Okay, but now
was
look,
giving
but
you
now
the
look.
alley-oop.
You see, you
That's
see
how
how
it
you
works,
said
though.
Give you the
pause.
alley-oop.
But I've seen New Yorkers talk and they say things and then they're like, "Yo, pause on themselves."
Yeah,
but
you can do
y'all
that.
not even letting the cat finish. Y'all like
Because he already knew what he about to say.
Pause.
So if you pause it before, you good
pause.
to go.
Pause. I ain't good to go nowhere. Where we going? Pause.
We literally giving you. We
You ain't
literally
giving me shit. Pause. You ain't giving me nothing. Pause.
we giving you the manuscript
No
to your next
manu-
comedy, bro.
Manu. Pause. That's crazy. Manu shit.
Something for your next comedy bit, bro.
Don't say fuking manu
See,
shit.
we just giving you the alley oop. You're not taking it.
You ain't out you been nothing. Pause.
Oh my God, this is classic.
It's wonderful.
I'm trying to write this shit down in a minute because
Oh my God.
I don't know if I'm able to do a show in New York.
You gotta pause every time you hit that vape too.
I can't even smoke a blunt now. I don't want to drink a beer. I don't know what the fuck I want to do.
Oh
As long
man,
as you don't blunt glizzy that joint, you straight. son.
just don't eat glizzies.
It ain't even a hot dog. It's not even a hot dog no more. It's
Who
a
was that?
fucking glizzy.
Who was that, Fat Joe? Hey, glizzy to the face.
Yeah,
they,
yeah, he went hard.
They had him going.
He went in. Pause. Yeah, he called.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
This lingo has got me so fucked up.
that's
He
crazy.
needed those
And now you
ratings
got
to
Cammy
go
in
up.
the chat. Some more New York for you.
New York in the building
Sage
too.
about to show up. More New York, bro.
Shout out to Cammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in trouble. son.
Yeah, bro. Welcome to the East, bro.
It's look,
We're in the
listen,
South.
bro,
We're not in the East.
It's just one.
I don't even want to say that pinga because y'all gonna be like, pause.
Hey,
Yeah, pause that for sure.
Yeah, definitely pause.
Why you wait till I put my hand on your shoulder to say that too? That's another thing.
What the fuck, yo?
He was like, hey, yo, wait.
Yeah, like dog, I was just trying to talk to you for a minute, help you out.
This is
Wait.
crazy. I've never smoked this early on the show.
I mean, I don't know.
Listen, it's only for today, bro. That's it.
I'm learning this.
You're only
No,
for
but I
today,
think this
bro.
is a lifetime thing that's gonna happen.
Nah, it's for today, bro.
No, it's definitely
It's just for
what it
today.
It's for today, bro.
Yeah, but all right, so we got music. You know, we review music, and we're super honest with this. It's either can you dig it or you can't dig
is.
it.
Hey,
Yo, what the fuck?
Right
yo?
tracks.
The fuck? Can you not dig it? Is that a fucking pause moment?
Nah.
All right.
I think you need to
that's
put
why
up
I
a
say pause. I
disclaimer.
said, hey, I was
I think you
making
need a
fun.
disclaimer. The views and opinions of Traxx
Today
don't
doesn't
reflect on.
fall
I
off
think there is a
Black
Yeah,
disclaimer.
yeah. You might want to.
Hey,
put
Traxx.
that. Yes, sir.
Fuck him.
Boom.
Damn.
See, that's how we
I'm
can.
just saying.
Hey, what's our motto around here, BB?
We do whatever we want.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on, bro.
That came out
No
so
Diddy.
fast.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
That
not
was
even
natural,
pausing that.
okay,
That's a
baby?
statement. We're not even gonna
Okay?
We
pause
do
that.
what we want to do around here.
Right here, okay?
That's a statement.
Said I.
That's a day 6
Look,
trial.
Cammy already did the New York for sure. Yer.
Yeah.
That feels so good after coming with that New York swag stuff. Hey, we're down in the South and the real realists, okay?
Yeah, I like that. The real shit.
Shout out Chico in the chat too.
Yo, we out here, man. So, yo, who we got first?
All right.
Got me in the chat?
Look, yeah, we got Kami in the chat and Chico. Let's do this before I get to your track.
Yes, sir.
Before we talk, let's warm up. Let's warm up
Hey.
the show. Hey,
I was letting Solo have that.
Oh, I see. You guys are against your
I
own
was letting
kind.
Solo.
Warning, man.
Who said that?
See, I
And you
held
guys
back.
are against your own kind. I
setting
see
the
this
I
shit.
held back. I didn't say shit, but Solo, my brother
It was
in
just-
arms,
it was just
he,
a warning,
he,
bro. That's
he picked
it.
it up. He picked it up.
I'm making sure you
Nah,
don't cross the fence, bro.
we got a lot of submissions today.
dope.
I just
Dope.
want to let everybody know if you are here to listen to your submission play, there's a very long list. I may not get to it all. Most likely will not get to it all today. We have 2 interviews and some tracks that they're showing. along with the submissions that are in here. So if you want to skip the line,
Skip that line.
y'all can cash app $5 to BlackMarkerTV,
And you will get played tonight.
and you will get played tonight.
25% tariff on that. So what we looking at?
Pause.
Thanks for
250.
Just make it 15 and even Steven.
So now Maestro sent a track in. Do we want to open it up with Maestro?
Why not?
I think Maestro is a home team, son.
Yeah, he been
home team.
grinding. He been grinding hard.
He been grinding hard. He's out
Pause.
tonight.
Fuck, dog. This is stupid.
He's out tonight on a performance. So he got some things
hate
going on
this
today.
shit.
So he ain't with us today. So I told him we'd get him done before 9 o'clock.
Hold on.
Pause.
What the fuck? You gotta chill
That might
out.
have worked. You might have used that right.
You use
might
that
have used
correctly. Los is learning. You
Hey,
learning.
look at that.
High five.
I told you it wasn't all bad, bro. I told you.
All right. So listen to this Maestro track. We call this "So What." He says,
So
this is-
what?
So what? So what?
So what?
That might
Okay.
be our favorite. We do what we want. So what?
So
Get
what?
it?
Well, he says this one's different. He said he's gonna fuck us up today with this one.
Hey.
So
Let's
hold on,
go.
let me see what he said. Yeah, he's still in here. So let's do this. Let's play this track, and then Traxx is gonna give his full synopsis.
No. I am not.
Yo, don't.
Están mirando, so what, siguen hablando, so what, se están copiando, so what, se están quejando, so what, mirando, so what, siguen hablando, so what, se están copiando, so what, se están quejando, so what. Pon la mano para el cielo y mueve todo el cuerpo, ya no hay tiempo para perder, así que vive el momento. Hennessy with Red Bull, yeah, a mí me tiene bien suelto. Si tu novio te trata mal, dile que tiene otro jevo. Esta no la hice para rapear, esta la hice para bailar. Pon esa naga a chocar, ay mami tú me tienes mal. Esta no la hice para rapear, esta la hice para bailar. Pon esa naga a chocar, nena me vas a enamorar. Estas ganas no puedo aguantar, esas nalgas las quiero agarrar. Por supuesto vamos a pelear, la fiesta nunca se va a acabar. En role otro vamos a fumar, mami yo te pongo a volar. El pasado lo vamos a borrar. You know we only live once, girl. Ey, ahora sí se me subió, tengo una nota cabrona. Amalo besar y como si yo fuera una lona. A mí sin cojones si el noviecito se enoja. Si se pone estúpido lo enrolamos en hoja. Con él era un desierto, conmigo se moja. Nadie lo manda a dejarla sola. Vive tu vida más que se joda. Voy a comerte como una dona. Esto no lo hice para rapear, esta la hice para bailar. Con esa naga chocar, ay mami tú me tienes mal. Esto no lo hice para rapear, esta la hice para bailar. Con esa naga chocar, nena me vas a enamorar. So what, siguen hablando, so what, se están copiando, so what, se están quejando, so what, mirando, so what, siguen hablando, so what, se están copiando, so what, se están quejando, so what. Pon la mano para el cielo y mueve todo el cuerpo, ya no hay tiempo para perder, así que vive el momento. Hennessy with Red Bull, yeah, a mí me tiene bien suelto. Si tu novio te trata mal, dile que tiene otro jevo.
Yo.
Okay.
Prez, what you think, brother?
That was different from Maestro. He told me it was gonna be different though.
He did say that.
He did say it felt real Afro beats-ish.
I can hear a remix with Push Cream.
Yeah. I think the mix needs a little work, but I like the direction it's going. It just needs a little more polish. So I think after a polish, I want to hear it again.
Definitely.
Yeah, pause on that. What's up?
But that thing was bumping. Like I could see some beach vibe, like me going to playa and like literally like bumping to that. I love the lyrics.
En
Yeah.
la playa.
Yeah, and, you know, I heard a little bit of diabetes there. Si va a comer a alguien como una dona, you know. I was like, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, diabetes. But
Diabetes.
it was fire.
Same as her. I think it was bumping.
Fire.
I like you. I feel like it does need a little bit of a polishing, but I think after it's polished, I think it should be straight.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
What do you think, Jackie?
What's up, Jackie?
I agree totally with them too. I think it's bumping. I think it's vibing. It's a beach kind of party song, and I like it. But
Like
most
Jeeps with
part,
ducks.
It's I like it.
Yeah, I think it was super fire. I think definitely I see him getting into the bag more with the Spanish rap. And you know what I mean? I'm a firm believer
yeah.
that Spanish sounds good in auto-tune, no matter what you say. I'm gonna
That
keep
in
it G.
patois.
I'm not gonna lie.
I
Wait
didn't
a
hear
minute,
that much
hold
auto-tune
up.
in
But,
it.
but
you
I can
know?
hear a little bit of it because he's dragging the words out. But it sounds super dope. Like the whole vibe what he's going for to
Yeah.
me is fucking amazing. Like
It is, it
you're
is.
changing it up. You're getting away from that hood shit. You're getting away from the
True.
the gangster, the whole. You know what I mean? Some of the town and country and doing what we're doing. Now you're making music. Now you're making crossover music, and the fact that you're pushing that, you're doing that, you're only gonna get better from that.
I like the fact that he's going out the boundaries.
Yo, you
A
push
lot
the
of people are
boundaries.
scared
That's
to
what
do
you're
that.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's what music is about. Push the fucking boundaries.
Yeah.
What's
What's up, Trax?
Damn. Hey, what's up, Traxx? Like, damn,
What's up, man? Welcome to the show.
They're throwing you in the water, bro. That's how we do it.
Shit. I like the beat. The beat was super dope. I didn't understand what he was saying, but melody-wise, it wasn't bad either. You know, I would like to hear like I hate to use this word, like a Spanglish mix, a version of it.
Yeah.
With some English in there.
That would be cool
You know,
to hear. Yeah.
even if he got like a female doing some of the ad libs or whatever.
In and out more through the verse.
Yeah. And with that though, but it's from what I heard, I like it. I would listen to it again, even if I don't understand what the hell he's saying. I still would listen to it again.
Okay, that's what's up.
Let's go over there to Solo.
That's a good. See,
Fresh
Trax
from
wasn't
Puerto
that bad.
Rico. Let's go fresh from Puerto Rico. Let's hear what he got to say.
No, I feel like just going back to Puerto Rico and just going to the beach and letting my tatas out. You know what I'm
Pause.
saying? I feel like, you know what I mean?
I'm surprised you didn't hit him with a pause.
He's waiting. He's setting that up for y'all,
breathtaking,
not for me.
breathtaking. I feel like it was.
Why you trying to sound like Diddy right now?
Yeah.
I don't understand. So what are you talking about, bro?
Hey yo, track. This is what they want in this show,
Nah,
bro.
that's not what you told me.
Oh, we in a different. Oh, that's right. We in the East Coast today.
That's not what you told me.
Yeah,
you told me.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm not in my THC couch.
Oh, okay.
Because that's originated by your boy, the THC couch over there.
Okay.
Was,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Was, you know what I mean? But the ladies gave their THC version of it, and I agree with all y'all. I think if he takes it directly to one of the top mixers in the Bay, I think those vocals will come out more, and also bringing in the Spanglish.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to be rapping. I think he's cool with the ooh and all that.
Said that. Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's it works. It works.
That's funny.
It works.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm letting the tatas out too. I need the good mix though to let it out, because I'm gonna jump in with the JBL and all that.
Cynthia, you gonna chime in on here?
It was nice. I agree with the ladies. It was good. It does need some polishing, and the Spanglish would probably give it that extra. Maybe a remix with the Spanglish on it.
Okay. A remix with the Spanglish.
Yeah, man. Just a little piece.
Diggity get on there?
Watch it, bro.
Everybody pretty much said it. A little bit of polishing needed, but other than that, good vibes. This would have been a track to actually throw some English on it, switch it up like you had done in the other tracks where you were rapping mostly in English and switch it up in Spanish. This would have been good for it to be reversed. So I agree with Traxx in that particular regard.
Yeah.
And I want to hear more of that from Maestro. It's not typically his lane. So I know the more he does that, the more polished it'll get, the better it'll get.
Facts.
And the more solid the deliveries will be on that. But otherwise, yeah, I agree with everybody.
Fire.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is he told me that a dude told him to stick with the Spanish, and I do agree with y'all. I think the Spanglish
It's what does it.
is really the lane.
It's what does
It's
it.
a little bit of both, bro.
And it's not you don't have to overpower it. Like you can literally blend it to where it sounds where it belongs.
I don't want to say something because you know what I mean. I don't compare myself to a lot of people.
Exclusive.
He just said
news.
he just said Pusha Preem is going to add the English.
Exclusive news.
And it's crazy
Nah,
because
no. Put a female. Don't put another dude. Put a female. A female.
Kami did say that in the chat too, that a female was sound
Nah.
dope.
You need a female. It's not knocking anybody, but that record, you need a female.
It does need a higher
Because
tone
you
to
going
it.
if he's going for that summer vibe, you need a female.
Yeah.
Period. You're gonna have to
To be
have a
fair,
female.
Pusha at least he has been in that lane for a little bit now in that pocket. So at the least I think he would be
Oh
comfortable.
yeah,
doing
no,
that.
it's not knocking him. I'm
But-
just saying for that
No, I got
specific
you, I got
song,
you.
I think he needs a female on there, not another dude.
And besides, I think Maestro needs to do a little more Afrobeat stuff. I think he's good with that. Like he's good in that lane.
I think he
He's
definitely
dope.
could fuck that up.
Yeah,
he's
definitely. And,
dope in that lane.
and I just performed at 2 African Liberation Days actually in Tampa. So I mean, shit, Maestro, you get up on that. I can get you
See?
performance slots for some
at that.
cultural type thing.
Look
You
at
know
that.
what I'm
Message.
saying?
Let's do it.
Message.
There you go.
Dope.
Yeah, that's dope.
Dope.
So we're gonna switch it up today as we go through these reviews. Okay. And we're gonna hop around a little bit instead of just going around the room all the time like me and Los talked about it. So we're gonna switch it up on this episode here. So Traxx, let's talk a little bit before we go to the next track. Is that cool, Los?
I'm with it, man.
Uh-oh.
So you got a new project out,
Pause.
the Chris project.
This dude, bro.
Oh my bad.
This dude, bro. Yes, I just dropped a new EP. Actually, it's my first actual project ever. Like
Wow.
I've been part of projects, but I've never done my own project. So this is the first one.
I feel like a lot of producers don't do that, and they should.
Yeah.
So that's dope.
Do you
But
feel pressure on you when you're dropping your own solo project?
this particular one, yes. Because my son passed away some years ago.
Rest in peace.
Thank you. And I needed to do something for him, and the only thing I could give him was music, and that's what I'm really good at. So I put a lot of me into this project, a lot. So it was pressure.
Yeah.
Definitely was pressure, but you know, I think it came out dope. A lot of people like it so far.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it sounds dope. The beat selections, I feel like I'm more a grown Traxx Man now. Like I've
appreciate
known
that.
you through the years,
Yes.
but like I feel like
yes,
these beats were like matured
Very.
artists.
very.
Like you're not just a producer, you're an artist producer at this point.
Pretty much. And that it had to happen. Unfortunately, that wasn't how the project was intended to go. Right? It was a whole different direction. But shit happens, life for people, artists, shit like that. So then I had to regroup and figure out how I was gonna get this project done, how I was gonna put it together. So beat wise, I had literally kind of had to start over basically. With the I pretty much had to start over with all of them. So that became a mission, and it wasn't easy, but we got it done. And I will agree, like there's a lot of me personally in all of the beats. Like you can tell after knowing me, like there's a lot of me in these beats, a lot.
You know what I like about hearing this right here is when it comes to music, when you have a purpose behind the music, that always intrigues me more than anything. There's somebody that's just an artist, like that's just not even artistry because you produce it all, but just anybody who's putting music out. And the fact that you got a purpose behind this, that to me already intrigues. To me, I'm not speaking for the whole audience, but that already intrigues the eye, like in the ears, like yo, I want to hear this. And especially if you've been through real life situations.
Oh yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like rest in peace to your son. That's a tough thing to swallow. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to a lot of people I know's kids. That you know what I mean? I feel that's something we should never have to do is bury our own child.
Yeah, it's
And for you to be able to turn that into music, and like you just said, that's the only thing that you felt you could give back.
Yeah.
That is powerful enough.
Yeah. That's all I could do because, again, he was gone. What else was I gonna do for him?
Now let me ask you a question. How much can we talk about that situation
What?
with your son
What do you mean?
and what went down? What are you comfortable with?
I don't talk about the how and all that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't.
So what do you-
'Cause what I talk about, and it's on the project too, is my accountability and missing out on a lot of his life. So some years back, before he passed, his mother reached out to me and said he was going through a tough time, blah, 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 blah. And she said, listen, I need your help. So got on a plane, went to New York, and I went to help. He hadn't seen me since he was probably like 5 or 6 at that point. And
When he seen you, how old was he?
he was, what, at that point he was what, 19? I think he was about 19.
Talking about a 10
Maybe
year plus
maybe
guy.
18, 19, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Because he passed in 2021. And he would have been 23, 24. So, yeah, it's probably about like 18, 19, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was a weird experience because I didn't know the adult him, the grown him. Last time I saw him, you know, he was this chubby, happy-go-lucky kid. Couldn't stop smiling. Now he's a grown man, got 5 o'clock shadow, and he's not happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And at
So-
that age, definitely. Yeah.
So, first day, I made him get out the house, got him up out the bed, and we went to have pizza. His favorite, one of my favorites. So we sat down over pizza and we talked. And we talked and we talked. I apologized to him. He gave me his story, you know, his anger, his everything. Because my talk to him was, anything you got to say to me, good, bad, I don't care. Get it off your chest. Now's the time. Anything you want to ask me, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to just give you what you're asking me for, honesty. And he asked. And he kept asking as time progressed, of course. But that specific day, he asked me a couple questions. I answered them. And then we continued to talk like we've been
Right.
best friends or whatever. So that was, you know, that was good for me and it was good for him.
Yeah.
Again, that was me sitting down with him, man to man, and telling him, you know, your dad fucked up. I'm not ashamed to say it because it happened, right? And it was me. I got to hold myself accountable. I can't speak for your mother. I can't speak for anybody. I'm holding myself accountable. You need to know why I'm holding myself accountable. So the space I was in when I was with his mother, of course, not the space that I'm in now. So,
Absolutely.
you know,
We grow. Yeah.
and me and him, we got to a good place, man. We got to a real beautiful place. His last text to me before he passed was, I forgot to mention, he was a high-functioning autistic kid. So, you know, he had his quirky moments, you know, like most humans, anybody. But his last text to me was, he's ready to start adulting. He's just scared of failing. So, of course, you're talking to somebody who's done nothing but fail at so much shit in life. I got enough lessons to help guide you through
Right.
any failure you could, you know, come across, at least right now.
Yeah.
And I told him, you got to fail. You won't learn anything if you don't fail. That's how you learn.
First attempt at learning.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was like the last real conversation I had with him. And then after that is when we lost him. And not gonna lie, that put me in a bad, dark place. Like, I didn't think I was coming back out. I didn't want nothing. Don't talk to me. It was, my wife would tell you, it was bad. You know, and then a few months after that, I lost my music brother, who's part of the reason why I'm still doing music. So I was just like, oh, fuck this. I'm done with music. I don't want nothing to do with it. Forget it. And then time passed, and that's when it was like, I gotta do something. I cannot just have my son pass and me not put something out for him. So that's how that project really came about.
That's dope. Ricky Mahi, or Meha, says the fact that you had the moment to your son means a lot. You
Yeah.
gave him closure. Congratulations on being a good dad.
Thank you.
Regardless of how the situation played
I
out.
appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, it was.
That's facts.
It was tough because you know I grew up without my pops, and I said it in the song on my on the project. You know, I wasn't the dad that I wished to be. You know what I'm saying? Because growing up without my pops, I had the biggest boulder on my shoulder. It wasn't even a rock, like it was a heavy boulder, and I didn't get that boulder off my shoulder till like 2018 when I found my pops, but he had already passed. So I couldn't even have that conversation that me as a kid been wanting to have with my pops. And it wasn't a good conversation, but I still never got to have it. And I made sure at least me and my boy had that before he passed. So.
And it's dope that you took the accountability you did, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the place that I'm in. I have to. I have to.
I love what we were talking about earlier, talking about men being men.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I think
you got to.
You got to hold yourself accountable.
Yeah,
I think that's the first step in healing.
Yeah.
Is holding yourself accountable.
And they teach you that in therapy,
as
too.
men, looking in the mirror, if you're not happy with what you see, you know what you're doing. You know the ugly who you are.
Oh, yeah.
You know all that shit.
Oh, yeah. And
So-
I learned all of that in therapy, coping and the mirror, everything. Like that, going to therapy helped me. And I think it helped me musically, too, because now I get to express myself in a way musically that I never thought I would be able to do ever in my life.
I'm excited to hear this fucking album,
dope.
bro. I shit you no lie, bro.
Speaking of that, let's play one of these tracks, bro.
I'm fucking I'm ready to hear this.
What's the first one you want to play?
All right, so my guy Solo has never heard me rap ever in my life.
That's cap, son.
He's never heard me rap.
That's cap.
When you heard me
this
rap,
cap?
Didn't you rap on the record? So what you trying to tell me? I'm not trying to take you out this
so
moment.
no, what I'm saying is you've never heard me rap, right?
I never knew that you could rap.
Okay,
we can settle that.
So
I heard that.
I heard you rap. I just didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know he heard it, but
asshole.
we'll play the song All I Ever Wanted. That's my letter, my talk, my accountability, my everything to my son.
I'm ready to hear this.
Okay.
And it's called All I Ever Wanted.
Let's play it.
I'm sorry for the mood switch, y'all. I'm sorry.
I was trying to get you out of there, son. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get you out of that mood. Yeah, now.
To feel love for who you are is the most sacred thing. It's a gift that we have the opportunity to give ourselves. And if we're fathers, it's a gift that we can learn to give our sons.
I lost too many people. My heart don't feel right. Using yak to chase the pain. Yo, this can't be real life. I'm on the edge. Voices in my head'll tell me lies. When I heard you died, I felt my heart and my soul collide. Can't imagine your mom's cries. She lost her only child. If you're looking for me, you find me in denial. Son, I wasn't the dad I always wished to be. Too busy fighting my demons, both mentally and physically. That's not an excuse, I'm just telling my truth. Now I have to tell the world so I can be living proof. Kids really need their father, it's an important role. Glad I got the part, you already know. You stole the show, son. There's so much I finally got to tell you. Had the chance to speak after so many times it fell through. You said I wasn't there when you needed me most. Hurt to hear it spoke, but it was healing us both. Made me proud to be your dad and prouder to call you son. Not because you're my kid, because you shine like one. Not because you're my kid, because you shine like one. Yo, this can't be real life, I'm on the edge. The father who let you down, now I'm facing the truth. Yo, this can't be real life, I'm on the edge. I live with the scar, silence the pain and guilt. Yo, this can't be real life, I'm on the edge. Put my pain in the song, son, I'm trying to hold on. Yo, this can't be real life, I'm on the edge. Then you have to chase the pain, yo, this can't be real life. I hear your voice in my mind, you're telling me to rise. All I see is your face, all I could do is cry. The father who let you down, now I'm facing the truth. Not proud of the ways I feel, always be proud of you. I live with the scar, silence the pain and guilt. Wishing I could build a life that we should have built. But I lost you, son, I don't know how to grieve. I'm reaching for you, please come back so that I can breathe. I dream of your family, your hair turning gray. Now I never see you grow old or finding your way. They say when you're gone, the spirit keeps living on. I put my pain in the song, son, I'm trying to hold on. You were my world through I born, my reason for being strong. I heard it's never too late to admit when you're wrong. When you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Nah, they wrong. They're wrong, son. Yo, this can't be real life, I'm on the edge. The father who let you down, now I'm facing the truth. Yo, this can't be real life, I'm on the edge. I live with the scar, silence the pain and guilt. Yo, this can't be real life, I'm on the edge. Put my pain in the song, son, I'm trying to hold on. Yo, this can't be real life, I'm on the edge. And you have to chase the pain, yo, this can't be real life.
You are enough. I'm sorry, son, for the times I didn't show you so. I'm sorry for the teachers who may not have thought so. And I'm sorry for your friends who never had anyone tell them so. But it's true, son. You are enough, just as you are.
Yo. Let me tell you something, man. That record is super fucking fire.
Thank you, bro.
I don't give a
Appreciate
fuck.
it.
Yo, that shit right
Thank
there.
you. Thank you.
And when I say it resonates with real dads at the end of the day,
thank you.
Yo, I got a lot of demons in my closet that I've tried to hide and do things.
Right.
But, yo, admitting your wrongs. I wasn't perfect. You know what I mean? That really hits me hard.
It's accountability, man. It's accountability.
I could look at, you know what I mean? And really sit there and just hear that record is like, yo, that's fucking crazy. Because, yo, the blessings when you can sit there and tell them, yo, this is where I fucked up at.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm blessed to have my kids to where I've admitted my wrongs.
Right.
And not things I'm not proud of. You know what I mean? Been to jail, dumb shit because of my attitude and just being a bad father.
Correct.
And you know what I mean? And to be able to say I was a bad father. I wasn't the best I was.
It's also too, bro. It's also being human, right? Because we said this earlier. As men, we were taught to be a brick wall 24/7. We weren't taught to talk, and if we do talk, we gotta talk in a certain way where we don't come across like a female. Because if any indication that we cry or we hurt, we're soft. We get laughed at, and that's by the world and people we hold near and dear to our hearts. So for years, that's all we knew.
That's deep.
We don't even talk amongst, and I said this earlier, we don't even talk amongst.
We talked about this earlier.
You're right. As brothers, we don't talk about when I'm really hurt, like really hurt. My son passed, and I got my brothers that don't talk to me in a certain way, especially when it comes to their kids. Not because I'm a wild out on them or nothing like that, but because I lost my son, they still have their son.
Yeah.
So it's almost like survivor's remorse, right?
Yeah.
But I had to literally get Brooklyn and curse them out to the point where, like, dog, I need updates on my nephews. You understand?
Like, let me know.
I need that. Don't. I get it. Chris passed, but I need that.
We need the connection. We're humans.
The fact that he was able to put those lyrics into a song.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy because you're telling the story. I even see my wife over there close her eyes and vibe out to it. You know what I mean? What do you think of that record, baby?
Thank you.
My condolences
Thank
to
you. Thank you.
I lost something similar to this, but like my nephew, and the pain will never go away.
Never.
It never goes away.
Mm-mm.
But the way you put it into this song, it was like you talk about your demons, you talk about the structure, you talk about like everything that you needed to do to face this.
Yeah.
And you still will be facing this no matter what. It's super amazing because the love is still there.
Absolutely.
No matter what.
Absolutely.
And that's where you have to give. And he's a spirit, like you said.
Oh, I know.
He's never gone. He's always with you.
I know.
You know, and one day you'll see him in some form or another.
Mm-hmm.
So I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think that shit was fire.
I want Solo to talk before Solo email and get their feedback.
Yeah, because I was trying. The record was the bars, everything was.
Yo, you ain't heard him rap. So what you think now? He rap, my man.
But he heard it already. So yeah, let you in the hot seat now, dog. What's up?
Let's do it.
Oh, Solo, you're not hasi.
You know, I can't.
Honest.
No, this is my honesty. But again, everybody knows I'm that joker, right? So it had to come a time in life to where I call it a mirror match. So there's times in life to where you go to your mirror,
Yeah.
and the only time you look in the mirror is when you're doing well. When you're not doing well, you walk past the mirror.
Yes, sir. Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Whoa.
So I mean,
Preach.
like think about that. Really, really think about
That's
that.
true. It's true.
When you
Wow.
when you feel like you in some form of way you're failing, some form of way you're failing your kids, some form of way you're failing as a husband, you're failing yourself. You don't want to do anything. You don't look in the mirror. You walk past it. You brush your teeth with your face down. You grab what you need and you stay away from the mirror. The minute you switch that, and I read a dope book called Atomic Habits, and it's the little habits that you change that make bigger impact in your life.
Sir.
So by you just doing the little things, it's gonna prompt you to make you feel good when you wake up and you look yourself in that mirror.
Yep.
So you gotta win your mirror matches on a daily basis.
Yep.
Because a lot of people are losing them, including celebrities.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when the lights are off, everybody's gone. They gotta face that mirror.
That mirror, and I say that
You know
all
what
the
I'm saying?
time, bro.
And
that mirror.
I think for you're looking at the mirror now in the way of, to me, it was a redemption type deal. You was able to speak to your child. You was able to allow him to vent. You was able to express yourself. So now you switch the position in life.
Yeah.
To where I did what I did, but that's not who I am.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So I salute you for that. It takes a lot to be able to do that.
Thank you, bro.
I mean, in second chord, I want to say I was paying attention to you rap. You know what I'm saying?
This guy right here, bro.
But I'm gonna say this.
Pause.
And now I'm about to flip scripts
Alright,
because a
let's
lot
go.
of y'all been rapping for I don't know how long, and you can't even get the flow pattern that this man had on his beat.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. The
You know what I
cadence was
mean?
on point.
Anybody else
Yeah.
who want to jump on the hook, and the man took it the route of doing some little scratching in there and getting his point across with the key points
Yo,
of what
killing
he was
it.
trying to say. So not only did this man had to go through it, but the way he structured these records was incredible.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate
especially
you.
with the features on it.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I hear
Thank
a lot of little SB influence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the
SB,
homie.
Shout out to
Yeah,
SB.
absolutely. Absolutely.
And I can't sit here and say I know what you went through, but I can sit here and say like more of a spiritual level, you head in the right direction.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it,
saying?
man. It was, like I said, it was difficult, but that mirror definitely played a ginormous part. That's one of the things I learned in therapy was that mirror. So that played a part, for real.
Subby, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, thank you for sharing that because that takes a lot. I know that took a lot for you to put together, to
Yes,
write,
sir.
to record, to everything, and then you sit
Yeah.
here before us keeping it together, and I'm barely composed listening to it, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Wow.
have kids, but
Right.
I will say that this kind of messaging is important. For one, you talking about, men needing to talk and
Yeah.
express themselves, right, and being able to cry, to show emotion.
Yes.
But also the messaging in this is there's people out there that have the same story as you that have gone through the same thing. And they don't know that until they hear this song right here, right? This might be that
Right.
that messaging that they
Right.
need
They
and that
need.
push. And I do work with a lot of impacted families, right? What we were talking about earlier.
Yes, sir.
I know for a fact this would resonate with them. You know what I mean? Many who have lost their kids for, to different things, to different, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But all going
Yeah.
through the same
That same-
resonating pain. So that's important. You know what I mean? You said, sorry for changing the mood early. This was beautiful. We needed that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So there's healing in that. And there's healing even in showing that emotion. So
Thank you,
I
man.
appreciate it. You know what
I
I'm saying? And
appreciate
definitely-
you. Thank
I
you.
would love to share this with the impacted families that I work with. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. The whole project it's available on any music streaming platform, so you can download it anytime. It's
Hell
called
yeah.
the
Well, I
Chris
appreciate it.
Project.
Salute to you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yo, I'm
Thank
not
you.
gonna lie,
Thank
yo.
you.
See,
Thank you.
now this New York experience is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, it'll get worse later. Don't worry.
It get
What
worse
the
later.
fuck is this,
We
bro?
just
Come
started,
on,
bro.
man.
We just starting. Hyfa ain't even got here.
Yo, I thought, yeah,
Ain't
fuck,
saying this
man.
coming. We got
I
two
thought
New
this
York
was,
people coming.
I thought this was smooth sailing.
Nah.
A little bit.
Now,
Not-
yo,
not
we
completely.
were, you know, we connected.
We're still good. We
no
still
moment,
good, though.
no
We good.
little
We
crazy
good.
moments.
We
So let
good.
me give you my feedback.
Thank
Pause.
I love
High five.
fuck this guy. Cadence.
Yes.
Because that's exactly what I was thinking earlier. It was the cadence. I was like, this motherfucker's rapping on beat.
He wrote that
half these
beat,
motherfuckers,
son.
half these motherfuckers have a hard time
He wrote that beat,
rapping on beat.
I tell you, sir.
Like dope,
Thank
dope.
you.
That's one of his pet peeves, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. So that's it shows.
Thank
so
you.
so I know you were, and I know you were very critical of yourself going into that track too.
Yes.
Because not only did it mean something that was very deep to you, but I know you. Like if you ain't listening to it and want to listen to it again, you probably didn't.
It
like,
was gone. It was gonna
Right.
get scrapped, and it almost did. It almost did. It almost did.
Pause.
That's not a pause moment.
Yeah, B, it's never shit. That was fire. I don't know how you could have second guessed that.
No, but the thing is,
look in the mirror, cuz.
I was a rapper before making beats. I was a rapper. Like I was an MC, right?
Yeah.
And all of the greats that I looked up to, bar wise, like it was one of those like, okay, if I start rapping again, who am I gonna sound like?
Right.
I don't wanna sound like the 80s. I kinda don't wanna sound like the 90s or even 2000. I kinda just wanna fit.
sound.
Like I just wanna fit right where I'm supposed to
Right.
be at. So that was the biggest thing. And when I first listened to it back, I swear to God, I was like, yo, sound like Cool Mo D. This shit is out. I'm done. Right? I recorded it at SB Crib, so we kept going through it, and I kept doing it. And once I got to a groove, I was like, all right, bro, I got it now. And we didn't easy E it. I didn't do 4 bars, stop, punch. No, I ran through. You had
You
to
ran
punch
through it.
me.
Okay.
You had to punch me like on one of the parts because I kept messing it up, the words, but I ran through it.
You a rapper, cuz.
So,
You know,
They don't know
do you
how
know
to-
who Kumo D is?
They don't know how to do
Yeah,
that
I know
nowadays.
Kumo D is.
This was dinosaur talk.
I've heard the name.
The whole
Hey,
rapping,
I've heard the name.
the whole rapping, the whole record.
Hey, listen, hold on.
This
Hold on.
is a
Hey.
dinosaur.
He just
Yo,
asked me.
this
Kumo D.
conversation
What
should be on
song
the
does
Alien
Kumo D
podcast.
sing?
But
What
listen
song
to
does he
this.
sing?
When he rapped it with feeling and emotion.
Yeah.
And that rap is very different.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
were different types of rap. Like he said, he was a rapper before, but this is a different type of rap.
Correct.
And that's what he was trying to mean. Like,
You know what's even-
where do you find yourself in a rap after this?
You know what's even crazy?
How do you rap after this?
That's crazy what you said though, and I don't know if it's a New York thing or this, because I would say this: we being from the South. I'm just speaking for me being from the South.
Okay.
You guys, like you just said, you looked up to bar writers and stuff like that. I think, and I speak for me, that this is one of like the differences when we made music down here. Who the hell did we look up to? We didn't look up to nobody. We just made whatever was coming to us.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a very different thing. Like when I heard you say that,
I get that.
I'm like,
I get
wow,
that.
because we didn't have who the fuck were we looking up to? Jazz and blues players. You know what I mean? They weren't hip hop. Y'all were you know what I mean? That's where you get the
get
lyrics.
that. I get
it's
it.
a different sound. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I get it. And that's what I'm saying. To E's point of the criticalness.
I mean, I could
of
name
it.
a few, but we're gonna keep it over here.
Who the fuck you gonna name?
We'll keep it over here to ourselves to not disrespect your platform. We're just gonna keep it over here.
Bro,
the
say
fuck-
what you got. Bro, you disrespecting me
But
now by
anyway.
not saying
In the
what you
public
said.
housing
Yes.
couch, we'll keep it over here in the public
What we
housing
doing?
couch.
What we doing? So listen. So listen.
Fuck
So
yes, sir.
that's the music side of it. That's the
Yes.
just the artist MC side of me. Just
Yes.
looking at the track. Now the message itself. Listen, there's a lot of people that tell us you should just make music fun. And this is one of those tracks where I can look at and go, no, this is another reason why we do music.
Correct.
Because this is an extension of ourselves and how we feel and how we view the world. It's our filter on the world.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So
I think it's an expression too at this moment for us.
yeah.
Moving forward, in my opinion, I'm not in a section of life to where I'm seeking revenue. It comes. I'm at a point in life to where my music reflects my emotions.
It reflects
It
you.
reflects how I feel.
Yeah,
It
you.
reflects-
Like what I feel dope,
Yeah.
what he said though, like I said, what intrigued me was the purpose behind this.
Yeah.
You had purpose. You weren't going in
yeah.
there. And like I say, Southern artists, we had purpose, yeah, but it wasn't, you know what I mean? You know, our songs were different.
I got one more thing to add.
Very.
Yes, sir.
Well, one more thing to add too. I just want to give you props and salute to you for the whole concept of self-analysis, right? Because that's
Thank
a
you.
big thing, right? To
Yes,
be
sir.
able to be self-accountable,
Yes, sir.
right? And for you to be able to get together with your son and even talk about it on that song.
Yeah.
That's another thing that's going to encourage people, especially parents or kids, whoever it is, cousins, whatever, get it right. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? If you wrong, you wrong.
You're
You know what
wrong.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's all
that's
it
a
is.
concept that a lot of people can't get. Their ego, they pride gets in the way.
They run from. Yeah.
Exactly. They run from it.
Yeah.
You stood 10 toes. You looked at it right in the face and you handled that. So
Yep.
that's another thing I want to salute to you. That
Thank you,
concept of
brother.
self-analysis
Thank you,
is
man.
important.
Appreciate that. Thank you, man.
I
Thank
want
you.
to shout out some people in the chat. We're gonna play one more track from you.
Okay.
And then I want to remind everybody we're on limited time. So if you submitted tracks, we're gonna get through these tracks to review. And we still have our intermission that
And
we
make
gotta
sure
do.
these people are hitting the like button. Yo, if you're in
Yeah.
the comments, hit the like button. Give me some likes right now. We
Yeah.
need
Share,
some
like,
likes in the button.
subscribe, bro. Stop being haters.
Hit that, yeah.
Hit that like button, bro. There we go. Let's get some likes in there. There we go. We're getting likes in
Come
there.
on,
Let's
stop
go.
playing. Share.
So
Y'all be sharing all that porqueria. No, give me a second. Y'all be sharing all that porqueria on TikTok. All the carifrecos on TikTok. You should be sharing this.
Yeah, what he
I
said.
like it.
what he
This is
said.
real talk over here.
Yeah.
What he
So-
said.
You feel
So
me?
anyway,
Pause.
You hitting like makes it go in other people's algorithms. They start seeing that we live. They jump in with y'all. It makes the chat more fun. It makes the show more fun.
Look at that. The numbers
definitely
already
hit the
going
like.
up.
So
You're welcome.
shout
Once
out.
again.
We got people out in this chat right now. And for people asking on how to get us to check you out, hit Can You Dig It at
Pause.
BlackMarker.tv with an email. You can send a video link or MP3, and we will put it on the show's rotation. If it doesn't make it today, we'll do it on next month's show. But if you want to get to the
Bro,
front
you
of the
need to cut
line,
out the MP3s, bro.
you can shoot $5 to the Cash
This
App.
show is too exclusive for MP3s. I gotta step your game up. Send reels at least.
I would like more videos.
Send reels at least.
Videos are super dope.
No, now again.
Videos. Send videos.
Yeah. Again, you're not required to send $5 for us to check out your tracks. We'll play them anyway. But if you want to skip the line and make sure you get played
$5
today,
for
that's how you
tariff.
do it.
Yeah, that's how we get down, yo.
All right, we're gonna play one more of your tracks. No pun intended.
Okay, so this next one, ladies, I'm gonna urge you. You might want to grab some tissue.
Oh, snap.
Shit.
Girls, if this last one didn't do it, this one will do it.
Nah, I'm
They over
gonna.
there red-eyed, bro.
I'm
Already.
sorry. I'm
You
sorry,
already
but
crying for the last
I'm gonna explain why. So I'm sorry in advance. So during the making of the project, I needed a song from my son to me. I know it sounds kind of selfish, but I needed I don't want to say closure, right? Because there's never any real closure with somebody losing somebody, right?
Right.
Not in that sense, but I just needed reassurance, I guess you could say, from him that he's all right, he's good, and that even though I'm going through it and his mother's going through it and anybody that loved him is going through it, that he wants everybody to know that he's all right. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to write a song. It's a singing song from his perspective to me.
Oh, Jordan Lucas shit.
Right? So
I like this.
it's him singing to me, telling me
We got
he's
tissues
all right.
ready?
I'm sorry. So it's him singing to me, telling me he's all right. So I wrote these lyrics, of course, tears in
This
my
is
eyes.
crazy.
But I got the AI to sing the vocals for me.
Interesting plot
shit.
twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that after the song.
Oh my God, this is
So-
nuts. Are we ready for this?
I don't know, but this is called I'm All Right. And again, it's off the Chris project. And Chris is an acronym for Changes, Heal, Real, Insecurity, Shine. That's what it means. So again, this is called I'm All Right. This is my son singing. It's actually his response to the song you just heard, though.
Okay.
All I Ever Wanted. This is his
Yo, if
response
y'all
to
see me
that.
crying, dog, this will be your first time on live. But dude,
Before you start crying, I
I'm
want
gonna
you.
try to hold this shit, dog.
Before you start crying,
fuck?
I want you to look at his hat. What is that?
He won't know.
Pause, B.
Do you know what that is on his hat?
I ain't looking at his hat.
Do you know what is on his hat?
It's pause, B.
What's on your hat, bro?
New York.
That's New York, man. New York Yankees, baby.
Yeah.
New York Yankees.
Let's do it. I'm all right.
Fuck, yo.
I know it's been so hard. You're feeling the weight of every scar. I'm standing here by your side. In the silence where your heart resides. I know you miss me, I hear you cry. But I'm alright, don't ask me why. The pain you feel will fade away. I'm in a better place where the sky's never gray. I'm alright, I'm safe up here. No more pain, no more fear. I'm alright, I found my way. I'll be waiting for you, just not today. I'm alright, Dad, you'll be okay. When the stars are shining, the breeze I'm near, I feel your love, it's clear. So live your life, don't be afraid. I'm watching over you every step you take. I know your heart aches, but you've gotta be strong. I'm still your son, I'm where I belong. You gave me life and love will always last. The bond we share is forever, Dad. I'm alright, I'm safe up here. No more pain, no more fear. I'm alright, I found my way. I'll be waiting for you, just not today. I'm alright, Dad, you'll be okay. Don't cry for me, you're still my hero. I'll be with you in your heart with every thrill. When you need me, just look to the sky. I'll be the whisper, the reason you smile. I'm alright, safe up here. No more pain, no more fear. No more fear. I'm alright, I found my way. I'll be waiting for you, just not today. I'm alright, Dad, you'll be okay.
Yo, he did it to me, bro.
I'm sorry, y'all.
He did it to me.
That was beautiful.
Oh my God, yo.
Yeah.
This is a first. Nobody's ever played a record here that I fucking cried.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Not gonna lie.
My apologies.
That right there was, you know how many people need that in their life?
Yeah, it's an inspiration to other people who's lost somebody, and this is something that and you could hear his voice
Yeah,
through the song,
yeah,
and that's what's touching.
yeah.
So it's awesome.
What's crazy about this is when I was at the studio with the engineer doing this particular record, mixing it and stuff like that, they were doing work on the studio. So the people in and out, and one of the guys that was doing the construction work with Angel, the owner of Benton Media, Benton.
Shout out
Records.
Angel.
Shout out Angel. That's where I recorded this at.
It makes sense.
The guy stopped, came in and said, that's one of the most beautiful songs he's heard in a long time. And I gave him a little piece of the story, my son's story, and he said that is going to be the song that's going to help people who lost somebody. Because we all have that question, are you all right? And we get signs and things like that, but we never get an actual statement from them. And if we were to get one, that would be the statement.
That was it.
So that's, when he said that, it kind of stuck with me, and I'm like,
Oh,
wow.
man, that was
and
crazy.
Angel, you can't play 30 seconds of the song without him, and he's heard the song as much as I have, but it still does the same. It has the same effect on them. So, and that's kind of what the premise of the project is. I kind of didn't want to just make a project and then put it out and say, oh, or make a song like this is a dedication to my song, and it just be some regular rap song or whatever, you know, because I felt like he deserved more than just a song. He needed me to tell him more than once on every song that I'm sorry. Every song needs to be felt. You need to hear all of this. So that's where the writing of it, the other songs, the singing songs, it was all emotion.
Right.
Based off of
So I want to be clear on the writing side of this. You make all the production on the beats.
Yes.
You write the lyrics to the tracks.
You made that beat?
I made me and my bro Cool made that beat. Yeah.
That was fucking incredible.
Yeah,
Right.
thank you.
So AI is really just a performer here.
Yeah.
So this is your music.
Yeah, AI, I don't the thing with AI is
That's dope.
it helped me finish the project. Because again, the way I had it structured before, it was artists, and this project was to be performed by certain artists locally, right? That I asked to be, and I had certain topics, like literally I had the whole thing painted out. Life, things happen, that didn't work out. So that's why I said earlier I had to redo everything.
Yeah.
So now that I'm redoing it, and I got into AI thanks to my brother Brixton Bang, I really figured out that I could use the AI to voice and speak for me the way I was asking the artists to do it. They were supposed to be my voice. I wasn't supposed to rap. You weren't supposed to hear from me at all because of how it was structured. But because that didn't pan out, I had to do
step in the fucking
step
in the pilot.
Right.
This is
and
dope.
this is what had to be done. So
fire.
all of the songs you hear singing, the singing songs, all of them I wrote.
Yeah.
That's super fire, bro.
Yeah. So this, like I said before, this elevates you beyond producer to an artist producer, where you really are the blend of the two things.
And it's fun for me now because I'm literally being able to express myself artistically, and I'm writing certain songs that you would never put Traxx and that song in the same sentence. Like I got like 2 or 3 gospel songs. One of them is on the project. Like, bro, I'm a kid from Brooklyn, New York. Gospel, you know, not something that I would ever dream to think to write, but I wrote one.
Right.
A couple of them. So the AI, basically, all it's doing is helping me get reference tracks. So I can send this out to whomever and say, hey, listen, I got a song for you.
Yeah, that right there is a hit, bro.
So-
I don't give a damn. That shit's a hit, bro.
Thank
It
you.
touches home.
Thank you.
And keeping him alive always. That's
That's
super
fucking
awesome.
always.
That's
That,
what it
that
is.
song's too emotional,
It's
bro.
awesome.
Solo, what you think of it?
Those flies in here, bro. I don't know. You throw trash out of the world. There was flies flying all around here. Got in my
This
eye.
guy is
I'm a
dope.
little older now, so the tears blend a little. You know what I mean? But,
Oh, blame it on the flies.
That was enough. I teared. I don't know. I think that was.
Wait. It does.
You opened the door for people to have an idea on how to get. I'm gonna be careful how I say this. On how to get some type of closure from a what if.
Right. Correct.
Right, so
Correct.
I'm not
Correct.
again.
Correct.
This is not for everybody, but in
Some
what
people.
what I believe in is, you know, you don't get to hear from yours that are gone.
Correct.
But in other beliefs, it's different. So I tend to place myself in other people just to see how they feel as a human being. Not to say I necessarily agree with it, but I love being in the shoes of other in their beliefs to see how they feel, how they express myself.
Right.
And it was dope. I enjoyed it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
And again, we all want that what ifs. So
Yeah. Yeah. And that again was a key point for me. Like it's that one is super personal because I had to write it as him talking to me. which
She's emotional.
yeah. So again, even trying to start and pen that is it's crazy. So
I'm not really up in this AI. I'm not half robot like y'all. Don't really up in those AI things. You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
But do you write the lyrics and in some form upload a melody so it can grasp it?
no,
Or does it grasp it?
it does everything on its own. So basically,
So you have robot.
I would have
Oh, okay.
I
got
make
you.
a beat, right? And now, and me and E was talking about this earlier.
He been half robot for like 10 years. He ain't seen no
But before, when I made a beat, it was I had to complete the whole beat. So I gotta have the intro, the verse, the hook. Like I gotta hear this all before the beat is done for me. What I've been doing lately is, I just been making a loop. So like I come up, I find a beat, make a loop, and then I take that loop, I write some ideas down, I give it to the AI to sing.
So you prompt, you get.
I give it
some
the prompts,
So what you want
right.
done with the joint?
So then it gives me something back. I'm like, oh, well, keep that. Now I'll go back in and finish the beat now. So my process even changed.
Amazing.
Fucking around with the AI.
What's up, E-Man?
The last track that you did was hip hop, so catered a lot to the hip hop heads and
Yes.
would be considered more, I guess, niche in that sense. Whereas this last track that you did would definitely, I mean, that's something I can hear on the radio. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
I can hear that in department stores. To be honest with you, like straight up, like
That would be crazy.
you know what I mean? And so that would definitely, get a wider base listening to it. You know what I'm saying? And can relate to more people that have gone through similar situations,
Right.
which was pretty much what I said on the last track. but-
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're crossing over really literally with that one. So
Don't tell my BK people that.
tell what?
Don't tell my Brooklyn people that.
Yeah.
They'll kill me.
Oh, that's New York talk, BK. I thought you was talking about Burger King.
Nah, Brooklyn, bro.
Oh,
BX is the Bronx.
I don't know this
So
shit,
the one they
bro.
did for Paul Walker,
Yeah.
right? You can
Yeah.
you can hear that in anywhere, even though it's a type.
Right,
That's where I
right.
really see that. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, man, for real.
Yeah,
Definitely
for real.
appreciate it, man. For real.
Man, shout out to the chat, man. Yo, we got John Cabrera, man. That's my cousin, man, out of North Carolina, South Carolina, out that way. Bro, he's like, damn, done made me hug my dog, my little boy. Now I'm looking for somebody else to hug. What the fuck? LOL, great song.
Thank you,
Yeah,
brother.
we also-
Appreciate you, man.
Just
then
don't
she-
hug your neighbor, huh?
And we also got Kari's crib in here. We got Vanilla Kane in here. They've been talking Baselines Radio.
Yo, this is crazy. Vanilla
Yeah.
Cake. That's nuts.
Nixon Mel is in here. Y'all hit that like button as much as you can.
Like, man.
Every
Yo,
time
if you in the chat right now,
Hit the
hit
like
the like.
button.
Hit the like right now. Let us see it go live, man.
Violate
Hit
the
the
like.
like. There we
Smash
go.
that shit.
See him coming in, man. Let's go, man.
So I want to get to some tracks so we can review.
Yes,
a
sir.
few more if we can get to that. And before I do, they had a question in here. They said, what do y'all feel about Bandland BandLab rappers?
What would you call Bandland rappers?
What is a
What is that?
Bandland rapper?
Vanilla Kane asked that.
They what?
I think they mean like people who put stuff like on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it's
I mean, use whatever. In my
Yeah,
opinion,
about
if
to
it's what
say
I'm
it.
thinking, it's if you're talking about like rappers using BandLab as a platform, and I think you could record on BandLab. I think you could even make beats and all that, and collab
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. I don't use it. I don't know. I don't feel like people should have an elitist mentality with any of that. If it works for you, it works for you. You know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
agree with
That's my
that.
opinion,
Like,
you know
yo,
what I
at the end of the day, master your craft. I don't give a damn.
Here's the thing too, bro. Like, again, with AI, I need to be clear. Like, there are people who are using AI to make beats, songs, everything, right? And a lot of it is trash because some of these people that are doing it, they're not real music people.
Yes, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they woke up and decided, oh, this
It's a
is
fad.
available.
It's a fad.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what he means. He goes, I mean, what do you think about them only recording on BandLab with no studio experience?
Again, I mean, I don't know much about BandLab. Like, I can't really. But if it's like the AI platforms that they have,
Yeah.
I mean, again, if you're not an artist, right? If this is just something you just woke up to,
on the head, bro.
right? If you just woke up to this, no, Stay away from AI. Stay away from all of that because you don't have a sound. You don't have anything yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through the dirt. You gotta get muddy.
It's
get
funny 'cause
experience.
I love that about New York though.
Cash
Honestly,
Money
to
did
put the work in, to put the work
Cash
in.
Money
You got to
did
put the work in. Yeah,
Because
and
like,
that's the thing.
No
you
Limit
have to.
did it. They just watered down hip hop land.
Yeah, but you
did
still.
that.
Hold on.
Pause. You heard what the fuck he just said?
You still have to put the work in. So even though I'm using AI to sing and give me, reference tracks, I'm still making beats. I'm still writing. So again,
you're still a musician.
I'm not depending on
Very
it
musician.
to do everything.
You just throw anything at the wall and we stick.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Hold on.
Threw it at the wall.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to cut you off, Traxx,
They
my man.
watered down
But what the
hip-hop.
fuck did he just say?
I don't know. I didn't hear.
You
him.
heard what the fuck he just said?
What did he say?
He pissed me off just now.
That's what I said.
What did he say?
I said what I said.
Bro, say it again.
What did he
Agua.
Say it one more time.
Agua.
He said water.
Agua.
Snake. I know he ain't just say that.
so-
Niggas like Master P and No Limit came in the game and watered it down. Is that what you
They
said?
threw it at the wall and it
that's
stuck.
Is that what you said?
But
They
that's
threw
his
it at the wall
opinion,
and it
though.
stuck.
That's his opinion. He's entitled to
That's
that.
it. What we doing?
And you know how we do it down here? Fuck your opinion.
Oh, well then if we doing that, then we got to talk on a different show.
We could definitely say that. But yo,
we can't do it on this
fuck
show.
his
We got to do it on a
Yo,
different show.
listen,
We
you
doing
ain't gonna
that.
come out here and sell out Master P, talk about the South like we watered down the fucking industry. Get the fuck out of here.
You just finished saying you had no influences earlier.
Bro, because we
So why are you
created
so
our own
hyped?
lane. Bro, because you talk about somebody who created his own lane with no influences.
I just said
Bro,
he
you
threw
said
it at the wall
watered,
and it stuck.
You said it watered
I just
down.
said that.
You said it watered down the
I
game.
just said he threw it at the wall and it stuck. I don't understand
fuck
what's
that.
the difference.
What did you
While
say
these
before
guys
that?
argue, I'm gonna look for
It's
something
stuck.
to play here.
Agua.
Oh, I got a bunch of records. What I'm gonna do one of these weeks, I'm gonna just submit all of my shit.
Bro, you ain't gonna be on here talking shit like that.
Today I can't, Los.
Bruh.
You gotta give me the pass.
Bruh.
You gotta give me the pass today, Los.
He got the. I mean, this is what the show's about, bro. Like at the end of the day, we're gonna have these
Diversity, so I mean,
conversations.
come on,
So
bro.
this is why I want these conversations.
All right,
but,
But tonight's not the night.
bro, but you ain't gonna sit here and say, I gotta stand up for what it is. Now I'm from the South, bro. You're not
Stand
gonna
up.
say Master P watered down the game.
I didn't say that.
You did.
I said he
We
threw it at
gonna
the wall
play
and it
this back,
stuck.
and you said he watered down the game.
All right, my fault. My fault.
I know it was your fault. Pause.
Cash Money, is that okay with you?
Hell, I love Cash Money.
We're not talking about love. We're talking about honesty. There's a difference.
Honesty, Cash Money changed the game.
They
Cash
threw
Money
it at the
changed the
wall
game.
and it stuck. That's it. That's all I said.
What do you mean threw it at the wall?
Only East Coast niggas know that.
What do we have
meaning.
next,
Threw it at
Eric?
the wall and it
That's
stuck.
what I'm,
Oh my God.
that's what
I can't deal with you, bro. I can't,
all
bro.
right, let's get to
I respect it.
these guys.
Remember,
Let's go.
This
I
is
got
remember, this is public housing over here. Over here, we,
Dog.
Okay, I
we
got
get to state our opinion whether you like it or not, bro.
Old Diamond, Velociraptor, or Old Diamond, No More
it.
Flakes. Which one?
Velociraptor.
Velociraptor or No More
What?
Flakes?
What did
Wait,
you just
hey,
say?
hey, wait.
The artist name is Old Diamond.
You're not allowed to be on Pornhub at this time of the day, man. You gotta chill out. Yeah, I don't
Let's not
know
play
what
Old
they got
Diamond. I
going
have a
on.
thing against diamonds.
The first. There's two tracks. One is called No More Fakes, and one is called Velociraptor.
Velociraptor.
No
more fakes, bro. Give me the no more fakes.
Yeah, no more
bro.
fakes. You know, the
I'm-
rap they gotta chill
okay.
out.
Y'all don't think Velociraptor sound
ladies,
interesting?
you want Velociraptor or No More Fakes on the ladies'
That don't
couch?
sound right.
Pause, bro.
That don't sound right.
Velociraptor.
Pause, bro.
Tiana, which one? What you thinking?
I don't know.
Velociraptor or No More Fakes?
I'm starting to feel like this. Thank you.
No more fakes.
There's another
man.
vote.
Yeah,
Peffy,
bro.
what's up? Velociraptor or No More Fakes?
No more fakes.
No more fakes.
Ah, but no more fakes. Fucking
Hey,
A.
bro. I'm not trying to invite no Marine Kingdom
No more
spirits.
fakes.
Yeah, bro.
We don't need no more fakes. Ain't nobody
I was
wants.
trying to see what Velociraptors were.
I pause.
Bro, it's a fucking dinosaur.
All right.
I mean, I guarantee you, if we Google, we could get a lot of those names that men have used in their time,
Yeah.
bro. I'm not doing it.
How do you know this?
Think about it. Remember, Diddy's
No, that's a
Listen to me.
dinosaur.
Listen to me, yo.
That's a fucking dinosaur.
Think about Diddy's trial. Think about Diddy's trial when the Punisher.
break your girl, diamond rhyming through lines and lining up rappers through my front lineman. My bars, you can't find them in fine line, but in due time, man, timeless flows will come out shining. They say I'm old school, no fool. I'm just bringing lyrics back, backing down haters like Shaq on these tracks. Who's that girl rapping in all black, smoking a pack of that good gas, aiming to be the best? Here's a new flash. I'm really tired of all you niggas rapping the same. A bunch of lames talking about the same shit. The content never change. Complain about industry, but you fit the imagery. The sound, the looks, the rhyme schemes. Yo, it's all perfect symmetry. Half of you niggas don't bang and damn sure never shot shit. We'll get on tracks and lie as long the vibe's lit. Let the lies slip out your mouth, bitch. Keep your lips tight, and if you wanna do something about it, then we can fist fight. Bitch, get right. Don't give a fuck if you notice me, cause I'll bloom in the deepest of waters, just like a lotus seed. Let my mind drift off and float to the sea. I got hope in me that you come and talk to me like Jodeci. I bloom in soil and water, my roots through poetry. I got the motion, even an oil spill couldn't contaminate my ocean. I'm not really talking shit, nor am I really boasting, but truth is the new kid on the block is better than most. And truthfully, I don't give a fuck how many plays you got, and I'm talking my shit, cause you know I stay on top of the class, rapping like I'm valedictorian, validating trash rappers. Niggas, I'm about to go to war again. Bombs over Baghdad, bitch with fake ass niggas wearing fake rags. Coming for all you niggas, fuck a ceasefire. I carry big straps. You ain't gotta be biracial, but I'll beat you to blue, black. And if you feel some type of way, I'll smoke you in less than 2 tracks. Yeah, nigga, move back. I don't give a fuck what the hell's in your bank account. How many songs a nigga skip to? Fuck you many, I can't count. And honestly, really, nigga, I don't give a fuck about your gender. Cause nigga, I'm the only one you niggas need to remember. I'm a contender for the title when you niggas not even on the fight card. I fight hard, your girl will outright y'all. Don't believe me, just watch. I put that shit on my motherfucking pen. Brody like Kobe, I cross up you and your big homie. Niggas always telling me how long they been in the industry. Like what's that supposed to mean when they ain't even close to me? Hey nigga, don't let these smooth beats mislead ya. My bar is sharp enough to cut out your spleen and make you bleed. Yeah, surgical precision, cutting you niggas out the rap game like a tumor. I'm the stem cell rap needed. That wasn't a fucking rumor. Ain't no more delay, and I'm moving you fake artists out the way. Fuck peace if y'all want war. I sent the first shot today. Don't play.
Let's go straight to the women.
They chose violence with this submission.
Dude,
what?
This is amazing fire. I love it. Every little spit back. Like I can use a couple of like lines to somebody back, but I'm not gonna go there.
Oh, what you
Killed it. I think she killed it. I think she did good. She bought it.
She could spit bars.
Period, Pookie, to the haters.
Yo, I think it was I did get the Cardi B vibe. Like if it was like Cardi spitting bars hardcore, which Cardi don't do.
Ay, Dios mío, santo Dios.
That was like Cardi. That was like Cardi not talking about puteria. Boom. That's my message.
That's
My turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead,
Whoever she is, fire. I love her voice, and she's believable. Like it's not like a female that's trying too hard. Like she's very believable. I don't know if she's listening, but I got a couple records that
Baselines Radio is in here. They're the one that sent it in. So
I got a couple beats.
Heavy duty.
Yeah, she's fire. I
Heavy
like her.
duty.
She's fire.
Solo. Let me hear solo. Let me hear solo. Let me hear what you guys say.
And I feel like she might slap the shit out of somebody too. So,
All right, right. When she sees me, I'm definitely getting punched.
I would welcome that
Facts.
because that would make the beat in the song even more fire, more believable.
Just the whole music video, just smack the shit out of
Oh my,
anybody.
I would love that.
I'm gonna be the first one getting punched.
So listen,
Aquí no habla Ni
if
aguanta tampoco.
if she want to work, man, reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook. It's Traxx Mann, TraxxMann, on all the platforms, I believe.
You see the connection we've been making.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a selfless plug. My bad. I'm sorry.
You're not allowed to
All
say
day.
that word.
No, he
I'm
just.
sorry. I'm sorry. My bad.
You are not allowed to say that word here.
Ever
Never
What
can you
word?
say the selfless word around here.
Why?
Cause I don't fuck with that guy. I'm just saying it. I don't give a fuck who's watching. But then we that's a banned word here. We gotta put it up on the wall.
My bad.
Nobody's allowed to say that.
Okay, my bad.
This
My
is
bad, you good.
our artist. The
This
art
is
of
something that I don't deal with. Yeah.
I ain't know, my fault.
It's a Florida thing.
All right, see, and I ain't from here, so I wouldn't know, my fault.
They said you guys will love Velociraptor. But go ahead, Solo.
I probably would love it.
I'm kind of feeling kind of selfless because.
Pause right the fuck now. Pause this fucking show. Pause the fucking show. Give me the fucking mic, bro. Fuck out of here. He's getting fucking skipped. Yo, fuck, I stand on business. Bruh, we not doing that. Nope. Yo, I'm gonna answer for this guy. I think Solo thinks it was a great record. I think he loves the New York swag. He loves this shit. Yo, I'm telling y'all, I don't give a fuck who's bro. Look, bro, fuck that guy. I'm dead ass, bro. Every time I hear that fucking word, it fucking me pinga, bro. All right, hold on. I'll give you the mic back, bro.
He said, "Can I get another chance?"
Fuck, yo. Dead ass, bro. You started with the shit. Dead ass. I ain't even from New York. Dead ass, homie.
My fault, my brother. I didn't know it was like that, my brother.
Pause.
My bad.
Oh my god.
My bad.
Holy shit, I'm good now, guys.
By the way, she from Miami. By the way, just
What? What?
Nah.
I love her. She's the best.
said I'm from Miami.
Nah.
She's the
From the
best.
South.
She from Miami,
She's the
sounding like
best.
that.
305. 305.
She sliding.
Grew up on Outkast.
305, dog.
They in the chat right now.
305 live. Yo. Super fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
probably on the YouTube.
on the YouTube chat.
Yo.
Yo, I apologize to everybody for what just happened. I really want to. Because I just lost my shit.
He blacked out.
That was like a blackout moment.
You gonna be okay? Can Solo speak
Can I
now?
get a sorry at least? A light one?
Solo, I'm so sorry.
I didn't
No,
know.
I really am sorry. That was not intention to you or you. You know what I mean? Honestly, but when I did.
You see,
I'm playing. You know what I mean? But
you're bringing accountability here.
Wow.
See that? Look at that accountability.
Now this
I
is
fucked up. Guys. I lost my shit.
I turned my cheek.
I apologize.
Pause.
it's okay. We all need to crash out sometimes.
Now, it wasn't a pause to you, it was a pause to what Solo
Definitely a
said.
pause.
Yeah,
I didn't give him that.
because I heard
Because I didn't know the situation was that to that gravity. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so
Now that we got past that, what's
we
up?
don't speak about the voodoo dolls no more. I get it. My bad.
Yo, can we talk about what did you think about her track?
All
Solo?
right. I'm sorry. TLC.
I'm fucking dead.
Sorry, TLC.
I'm back on track.
I can't joke with the boss lady like that. She said, hurry up.
Come on.
It was fire. Dope. Crazy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think Traxx beats will get the best out of her.
Yeah, hit up Traxx, bro.
I would definitely get, oh my gosh.
We can find you an enemy if you ain't got no enemies.
And we in Florida too. We Central Florida, so.
Yo,
Yeah.
305, shout out to
And
her.
she got that pain in her voice too that I
It's
like
like
that
all her words were
pain.
real. Like she's trying to get it's a get, but like wow, I love it.
That's facts. That's facts.
I mean, honestly, you know, it just goes to show that hip hop also lives in the South. You know, I mean, you know, James Brown,
Facts.
for example, was a Southern musician that every single DJ was sampling back in the day. So there's
Still to
a
this
lot of
day,
influence
yeah.
in the South as well that hip hop also has.
Yep.
Are you trying to make me feel stupid right now?
Oh my.
Me trying to make you feel, no, I'm trying to help you out right now.
Fuck you, me.
You gotta recognize your blessings, brother.
Yo, when I'm
No,
hearing that, I'm
allies.
like, wow, I feel stupid when he said that. Like,
You gotta recognize your blessings,
But
brother.
hip hop also lives in the South. Hip hop is universal, man. It's everywhere,
Yes,
and,
sir.
and you know the South also has its own influences. She mentioned Outkast, that was an influence to her, and I can hear that. You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
Outkast was one of the first Southern groups I heard rapping on like boom bap type East Coast beats. You know what I'm saying? But they had their own Southern vernacular that they use, and so you know. It's dope. It's dope to hear that. So salute, and I mean, shit. You know,
Yeah,
I would love to hear them live. Honestly,
The South got something to say.
hey, Southern vernacular. What he say? Southern vernacular. I like that word.
The vernacular,
Yeah, he
Southern
went heavy.
vernacular.
He went on a Sunday word.
Yo, that's a hey. Y'all gonna learn me today. I'm learning, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with learning, bro. I don't know everything.
I think we should do. Okay, can we do one more track and then go to intermission?
I mean, yeah, we
Wait,
can.
intermission is E, right?
E, man.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, if y'all in the chat and y'all rap, y'all need to go ahead and wait till you hear
You want
E
to do that, or
start
you want to go
rapping.
to intermission now?
Nah, go one more.
One more.
One more, man. You see, Traxx request right there.
I'm gonna give you a choice here, Traxx. Okay. Bosi, Mansa Musa,
Yo, come on, man. This is crazy.
Is this Spanish?
or Papi Plátano. 24.
Shout out Papi Plátano, bro.
No.
Yo, shout out Papi Plátano, cause dog,
bro.
he's been hitting us up,
Fir-
trying to see
fir-
what's up with
fir-
shows.
First
trying to get on.
First of all, it's my pick.
It's his pick. My
All
bad.
right, so we already know what's not.
Stop
being
laughing.
picked.
Stop laughing.
bro. That's a-
Stop
no,
laughing.
You already know what I'm not picking.
Bro. XXX.
We're not doing no Plátanos today?
And nah.
No Plátano? Okay. So,
and,
Bro, he
and
gotta
he
chill
put
out.
Poppy in front of that. Come on,
If you would have said Mofongo,
wow,
something like that, but you
Pause.
Exactly.
You went straight from the tree,
All right,
bro.
so what was the other two?
the other one was Bosi, Mansa Musa.
What does that mean?
I have no clue, bro.
All right, go with Bosi, bro, because I don't know what that.
That's one of the homies right
Can
there
we look
too.
it up what this means before we play the track?
Is that?
Bosi, that's one of the homies, man.
Yeah.
I actually met him several years ago, and when I met him,
Wait, that's the artist name?
he's an artist. His name's Bosi.
Wait, so the song is not Bosi.
Mansa Musa.
Mansa Musa.
So it's either that or the Platanos
Can we
joint,
Google
right?
Mansa
Yeah.
Musa?
All right, go to that Musafa joint, bro.
Oh, come on, man.
He said, "Go to the move
I
Yeah,
gotta
shout out Bosi in the building. Let's
I
go."
gotta say a prayer before we enter this realm. Son. I gotta protect myself. Real
He's
quick.
Jamaican reggae, bro. You're gonna like this.
Big baller, shot caller, bossy. Big Miss Larry Hoover, money longer than ruler, expensive jeweler, Cuban link Frank Mueller. Yo, what do them fool ya? Big Dan them a junior. See the Benz a maneuver, move get out the way like Luda. Them boy they a loser. Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, oh Mose like the Yotia. Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, oh Mose like the Yotia. Like Mansa, more money than banker, General top ranker. We are lucky place man conquer, roll deep like anchor. Drive out na the tanker. We a G them a wangster. War on the place just answer. When you see me you fi shout out. Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa. Oh Mose like the Yotia. Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa. Oh Mose like the Yotia. Larry Hoover. Money longer than ruler, expensive jeweler, Cuban link Frank Mueller. Yo, what do them fool ya? Big Dan them a junior. See the Benz a maneuver, move get out the way like Luda. Them boy they a loser. Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa. Oh, Mose like the Yotia. Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, oh Mose like the Yotia.
But you know.
Yo.
I'm not even gonna lie.
So he was a
I'm gonna
king.
put that
He was
in
a
my
king,
car.
yeah. Musa, he was a king from Ghana.
Ghana.
A very wealthy king.
Very wealthy king
of
from Ghana. Most, I think he said most richest man. One of the richest people.
Okay, so if all right, so I'm gonna say this from a artist and a producer standpoint, and from a fan perspective, right? That title there should have been more based on the title, in my opinion. So if I'm looking it up and I find out who he's talking about, the title, King of Ghana or whatever,
He should have played that role.
I think there should have been more of
The Monster
who he was in the title.
So it explains the title, right?
So basically, the title alone wouldn't engage you to play it.
Exactly.
Offer it.
So then if I heard lyrics pertaining to the title, and he didn't even have to do a whole verse. If he could do a couple bars, whatever the case may be, but at least as a listener, give me some information on that title, because I don't know what that means. And then I find it out and I'm listening to the song, it doesn't match to me. And it's not to say the song is trash or whatever, because I'm not saying that. I'm saying me personally, the way I'm viewing this, I would have preferred more of the title in the song to then just look it up. I'm like, oh, it's about a king, cool, but he ain't really rapping about or talking about a king. He was talking about everything else, or looking at him like the king, which is also dope, but give me a reason to.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's just my take on that. The beat is
Okay.
dope. I like the beat.
It is dope.
And I think it needs more. He needs more bars in there. So, you know, he was like he needs to fill in that space instead of just that pattern. Like give it some bounce, get a drop a flow here,
Change the
stop a
cadence
word.
up here. Yeah.
Flip, just move around a little bit.
That's kind of what I was looking for, a switch up.
Right.
I was waiting for that hype.
Just move
I was
it
waiting for
around.
that beat to really, really drop.
That.
Somebody to go crazy on that
Right,
shit.
you're right. It's just a little bit more because again,
I don't know about somebody, but I would
You
even
can do it better than I can. You're done though.
Well, again, it's what it is, you know. I think like if it's worked out, done it correctly, he can have a dope record, a super dope record on his hand. But there's more that needs to go into it. Like I said, that title, you got to make that an actual thing now. Now you got to make the record feel like a king when they hear it. Now, that's why he got that title, because he's talking that
He's
talk.
that motherfucker.
I fucking feels that.
You know, like just get me to that point. Like I'm like, oh, you know what? I gotta hit this dude up too. So
Yeah. All right, Solo, what you think over there?
I'm gonna come at it in that perspective, but I'm also gonna say, studying Africa in the last couple weeks, I felt like this track should have at least, he could have had that type of direction of showing who this gentleman was, and who he is in relation to this
him,
gentleman,
right? Yep.
to empower the message to his community. As we know, Africans were oppressed,
Right.
and they continue to be oppressed in one shape, form, or another.
Shout out to Jamaican Bites.
So I think
He
that
holds
was,
it down, man.
I think that message. I think that message included in the way it went was dope. The beat was alright, and like I think Traxx hit it on the nail with the cadence. It's not bad, but it's
Yeah, it just
you know what I mean. It just
needs
needed that,
more.
and
It needs more.
again,
Sprinkle.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of, or a believer in the message in records. You know what I mean? So I think that message needed to be heard in a different way.
Yeah.
If he's gonna title that, he needs to take that up.
Take that approach.
Okay.
And another plug real quick. I do have a reggae song too. I don't know if dude is in the chat, but maybe I could send him that so he can kind of get a understanding of what I'm saying as far as the reggae
See,
song
I
goes.
fuss with him, so I definitely link you up with him, man. He partner.
Yeah, I mean, I totally like the name and the title and stuff like that. I get it. I guess, for me, being like a big dancehall fan and being familiar with like old school and new school stuff, and
Me too.
being familiar with the culture behind it and all that, like I got Vibes Cartel vibes from it. Vibes Cartel often makes references to like really serious topics, but he's usually just talking about some flashy ass shit.
Yeah, talking about
So,
shooting. Yeah.
so I felt like in this song, like I get it. He was just flexing. He was talking about a bunch of flashy stuff. You know what I mean? I do agree with Solo. I do favor deeper meanings and lyrics and stuff like that, but I do also understand that that's not always somebody's lane, and I don't think that's what he was going for necessarily. Everybody in here was Googling that name, you know what I'm saying, the title of the track. So
Right.
it still worked out that way, that everybody was curious to look it up. You know what I mean? And so, I don't know. I guess I feel a little differently in that regard. Like, I could still dig it. I do. Like I said, I'm a dancehall fan, so sometimes I just like the shit just because it sounds cool and it's fun to dance to. And sometimes I like those little stupid metaphors and the little punchlines where it's like they comparing themselves to this or
And
that.
it's
You
fun.
know what I'm saying? You know,
It's
just,
fun. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't knocking it. It's just I was just expecting. I wanted more. Let me
maybe a visual, like to have all that flashy stuff or something that connected to like
maybe
that,
make it work
like
a lot
wealth
better.
or whatever that he's trying to.
Like,
you know.
I just didn't get the connection to the name and the
That
song.
what? Yeah, no,
You know
but
what I'm saying? That's all it was. Like, I'm with you, bro. I'm from Brooklyn. Like, we had nothing but Jamaican parties back in the day. So
not saying bomber clock type shit. Not saying.
that's not how it said, but it's cool. You got it. It's okay. So,
Fuck. I'm just fucking up everywhere.
Yeah, it ain't said like that. So, but again, me being the same, bro, I still listen to Buju right now. Not the newest stuff, but like Till Shiloh and stuff before that.
Right.
So
isn't that you gotta walk like a champion? Talk like a champion.
that was
See,
Buju. Right.
shit,
Yeah.
man.
That was a good guess. That was a good guess, though. It was a
Did I
good guess.
redeem myself a little bit?
little bit.
You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I just wanted more from that because of that title. You know what I mean? Like, I just felt like, bro, take me right there with you. So I'm walking with the lion next to you.
Right.
Not scared. So that was really it, bro.
I got you. That makes sense.
Well, we about to go to this intermission with E-Man Drums. If you're new here, you about to learn today.
I remember I told you earlier.
School bell ring.
We done, bro. That passed.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I'm about to go in on that shit.
Yo, E, I want 2 of those beats. You all right? For my next project.
So he
bro.
about to go in. Let's sound check him real quick before we jump in. Oh, snap.
So super producer.
I saw the best.
fucking give up. Dala mi kukiti. I can give up. So gone, la 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 la. Mama, gone, la mi ku. Mama,
Looking for peace in the streets of Vice City. Who can I be? Earning my keep in Vice City. I keep a device with me, cause all I see enemies in Vice City. Looking for peace in the streets in Vice City. Who can I be? Earning my keep in Vice City. I keep a device with me. All I see is enemies in Vice City.
From a land so far where the rain fell hard, snow was soft, days were long, the pain was strong, the vacation's low, what I've been through. It changed how I wrote my songs, it raised my heart, my flow was off, pages torn, of the day and I'm a grenade in palm, pull the pin boom. but now a Florida guy. Born in New York, I'm the sword, shield, and an armor type. You know, got walls with spikes, protecting my fortress. Corpses don't crawl up heights. I'm on my Clark Kent shit glasses, got all the sight and might that I need. Fight you indeed, all at once, you don't get offered twice. The bro is psych. You should just call me poltergeist. Used to being ghosted, my host of demons are all in mine. Call your guys, cause I'm about to turn this shit into Columbine. Let's all get high. I'm 420 in Colorado. Stack my green, plant my seeds. This ain't no avocado. I can't believe I'm already in need of abogado. That means lawyer in Spanish, si no habla español. I hope to swallow my fear away out this bottle. It can stop you from dealing with all your problems. I hope to follow my spirit into tomorrow. If I wallow, my body's here, but it's hollow.
Looking for peace in the streets of Vice City. Who can I be? Earning my keep in Vice City. I keep a device with me, cause all I see enemies in Vice City. Looking for peace in the streets in Vice City. Who can I be? Earning my keep in Vice City. I keep a device with me. All I see is enemies in Vice City.
Met a girl and we talked for a week. Date night, great night, walked in the street. Late by the bayside, all going sweet. She kissed me goodnight, it was all discreet. Never saw the sheets. Not a bed, but the ones overhead. She was gone, never seen again. Can't pretend I don't wanna talk. Speak to myself in the mirror while I smoke my weed. See, everybody got their devices. When you try this, you ain't dealing with your vices. You ain't living life, freezing priceless. Spending your time on investments that's lifeless. Cause I'm just too close off for comfort. How can lightning strike twice if I don't hear the thunder? How do I ride the wave if I'm just barely floating under? How can I rock the stage when I'm amazed and filled with wonder? I wonder. Praying they'll talk nice to 'em. They told me pay attention, they can have that ice fluid in their veins, remain a bachelor like my rubric. Life's cubic, three-dimensional, it's like Rubik's. It's all about getting money, drugs, women, I'm prudent. I went to college, it's funny, thugs think that I'm student. I ain't your storeroom bitch, or I ain't your ride, I ain't the bank, I ain't the one, because that's for beginners, pull my triggers. Never thought that my best friend was the lead in hand. I would've raced you in a second over penmanship. Modifications, extended clip and a scope. If I let him in, am I sicker than dope? Hope I withdraw before I overdose. Please give me the phone number. My cousin works in treatment. I'll go. You know I won't.
Looking for peace in the streets of Vice City. Who can I be? Earning my keep in Vice City. I keep a device with me, cause all I see enemies in Vice City. Looking for peace in the streets in Vice City. Who can I be? Earning my keep in Vice City. I keep a device with me. All I see is enemies in Vice City.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Back.
Yo,
What's
we
good?
back right here. Yo, can I get a solo camera on me? Can I get a solo camera on me?
A solo camera?
Yeah, there we go, right there. Cause I want to introduce this guy right here. This guy right here. I bet $50 that he was walking through that door with dumbbells in his hand, and I lost. But he's a swole ass motherfucker. He represents, once again, we got another New Yorker in here. I want to give a big shout out to the homie, man, because I love this dude like a brother, man. He's been nothing but love ever since I met him, man.
Oh, now you love New York? Wow, that's crazy.
I didn't say I love New York.
That's crazy work.
Yo, did I
You
say?
talking crazy in the
did
first
I
half.
say I love New York?
You were talking
Why are
crazy in
you
the first
trying to-
half.
New York, I got
Now all
love
of
for
a
you. I've
sudden-
never been there.
Now all of a sudden we
Don't
bring
beat
the
me up when I
bullpen
get
out.
there.
You don't like it.
Don't beat me up when I get there.
Bring them out the bullpen.
Oh
You don't
my
like
God.
it. Huh?
Yo, shout out Hyfa, man.
Oh, all
He
right.
just fucked my whole introduction
Oh,
up.
all right. Oh, all right.
Yeah, what up,
Yeah, we
man?
got Hyfa in the building.
Got how you doing?
Oh, all right.
We done switched around the room a little bit here.
Okay.
So what's up? We had a whole half of a show here. Welcome.
appreciate y'all,
welcome
man.
to the Can You Dig It live music review, sir.
Can you dig it?
Yes.
Can you dig it so far?
I can dig it. Yo, I appreciate y'all. Sorry I'm late, man. You already know.
No, you're right
Straight
on
from
time,
work.
honestly.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
We kind
okay,
of scheduled
cool.
this for you the second half.
Okay, that's what's up.
Shout out Baselines Radio. They said intermission was fire, and the return vid is fire. Yeah, those. Yeah, right.
Yo,
those sound, there's a mic right there. Those
Yo, put E-Man Drums Cash App
Yo.
on there, son.
Yo,
I don't want to hear all
yo,
that
the
fire.
fact-
at
Send
E-Man
it on, send
Drums.
something, B.
At E-Man Drums.
You got an
over here.
event, he pull up for the right price.
Word up.
definitely for the right price. Let's talk about it. I don't want to talk about that, but for the right price.
He did two of my joints. My birthday bashes.
Yo, shout out to your birthday bash, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You did your thing. I was there for a little bit. You know, I had to ride out, but I did pull up. You know, I always do show face. You know what I mean? And you always. I think it's so dope that it's your birthday and you give other artists opportunity to perform at your birthday.
Oh yeah, that man. And this one was I feel like it was the best because we had a lot of artists from Sarasota in the building. You know
Oh,
what
you
I'm
had
saying?
out of
So it
towners
was-
pull up.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
Sarasota.
Like they came heavy. So that was fun. And then I even I cut my set shorter than the other two, the other 3 shows I had, and I liked it better. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, performing side by side and having the even, you know what I'm saying, the even amount. You know, my set was longer than everybody's, but I still wanted everybody to shine. And that's a better show.
You know what's dope? It was crazy for you to do that, which is amazing. Cause you know what I mean? Because what's your motto? You what?
Oh, I don't do much talking. I just like to rhyme.
You know,
talking in my
I love
thing.
hearing that. I had to get him to say that, bro. I had to get him to
And
do
then
it.
he be spitting some crazy shit. You
Then,
be like,
yo,
what?
he be going in. He be
Yeah.
going fucking in.
Once
Super
again,
breath
New
control.
York paves the way for everybody. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand what there's no logic to this right now, son.
Already, man.
Where would y'all be? Where would y'all
All right,
be?
so let's recap. BB in the house. I just
BB's
walked
back.
in. Okay, so let's with this north and south shit. Okay. Okay.
Now this is gonna be a battle all day.
Listen.
Word.
I'm done with these guys.
Listen, the north ain't got nothing on the south. Okay.
Shut
You can't. You
all
can't.
day.
You can't.
We
That's
just
my
said.
baby.
We
listen.
just
That's
said we
my
paved the way. We
baby.
didn't say there's no B. We just said we paved the way.
Hey,
That's
listen.
For who?
There's no south without north, bro.
Oh, that is true. There
Thank you.
is.
That's it.
No, there is true.
Who won the war?
That's it.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Let's
Come
not
on,
go there.
bro.
No,
What do
it's
we want?
not, it's not about war.
I don't
It's
even
not
know.
about
though.
war.
I don't even know. That was
It's
just
not
a random
about war.
statement.
It's not about war.
That was just a random statement. I don't even know. I just said it. I don't fucking know. I swear to God. I swear to God on everything. I don't know. I was just,
Oh man.
No.
Get him a Heineken Light next time.
No, but listen, we got a hard bite though, cause the crocodiles and the alligators over here. What do y'all have to bite?
yeah, y'all got shit up there. Y'all be having bears and dumb shit.
We got rats
All right,
bigger
so
than
listen.
alligators.
I'm about to say, hold on, Solo. I got
What's
you. I got you.
terrifying
Hold
in
on,
New
hold
York?
on.
Rats that eat cats
I got
out
you.
there.
So the answer to that is, y'all got nothing on a New York rat or a New York squirrel. I promise you. Either one of those species will put the beats to any animal out here.
Bro,
Any
bro,
rat.
ask Prez. The other day he had a gator knocking at his door.
Yeah, if he had a rat, a New York rat or a New York
They not
squirrel,
even
he'd have been
honest.
fine.
He would have found his
You know
way
what?
in.
You know what?
He would
I
have
don't
found
even
his
wanna-
way in.
Yeah, they come in.
The rat
They
would've
come in
found
the
his
Trust
door.
me when I
Man.
tell you, gator, bitch ass niggas, they run from.
They be running
squirrels
from.
You gotta understand. You gotta
Yo,
understand
they
that
be
we
running
don't.
from old ladies and
You gotta
pots.
understand that
and
we the
pans.
only
Come on now.
we the only coast that allows our cats on the bread in the bodega. Where you see that
We
everywhere?
live here too.
Feel me?
Yo,
Feel me?
what the fuck is Prez? Where do you plan on taking me once again? You told me you're gonna take me there.
Yeah, we're going to go
Yeah,
all
but
over
it's
the place,
not
bro.
the same
gonna
now.
witness this
No,
shit.
you going to the good New York now because they gentrified.
Yeah,
They
gentrified.
gentrified the
So-
shit out of it. Unless we go to the Bronx.
Yeah,
I'll take you to the Bronx, too.
I wanna go everywhere.
You're gonna see like the clean version of New York. You're not getting like
So
the
that
real
era
gully
where
side.
y'all were at, you won't
That's
get that ever
different.
again.
That's different. That's like the crack era, bro.
Yeah, it's different.
Everywhere stinks.
It's just
To
gonna
us.
smell like weed now.
Jersey stinks.
Yo, it's funny because
Everywhere
no
stinks.
bullshit. Shout out
Everywhere
to my homie Joselito the puppet. He always told me this. And this is, I tell me as a New Yorker, is this true? He's like, yo, when you're there, he was telling me how he said it. He was like, when I'm there, yo, I hate it. But when I leave and when I come back, it's like I remember why I hate it, but I remember why I love it too.
The only thing I miss,
it's a love-hate relationship.
Besides like my immediate people, family. Only thing I really miss is the food, dog. Like, food
different.
I put on 20 pounds every time I go back home. Easy.
You gonna hit certain spots every time.
I can't wait to go to New York. I want to see this shit.
Yeah,
I got
you.
It was so much play. Cause here's the thing, New York, we have blocks, right? Where you walk 2-3 blocks, you're at a store. You're in somebody's neighborhood. Like, so there's always something going on. Here, you have to drive 12 hours just to get to the gas station. And when you get to the gas station, you don't want to be there because somebody always getting shot.
But you know what's crazy? We just see somebody that get shot at gas station.
We have gas stations, but a lot of us mostly hung out in front of the bodega. We had clubs too. A lot of them closed. One of the craziest
But
clubs.
Prez told me something that he said, yo, he appreciates being here in Florida.
Yeah.
That he ain't got to hop on a train, go pack his boots up and do all this shit to go get some Phillies or get some blunts.
Yeah.
He could literally get in his car, drive down the street, get it, and come back.
He got a car.
Depending on where he was,
he's gentrified.
He didn't
I
have
am
to
very
walk far in
gentrified.
New York either, because I could leave my building, go one block over, and I'm at the corner.
Yeah,
store.
but you still got to put on your clothes. You got
Depending
to
on where, though,
It depends
bro.
where. But I'm just saying, if it's cold out, you got to go do that. Over here, I could still hop with shorts and a t-shirt in my car. And go to the store.
And it takes you forever. You can't walk that.
Method Man was dead ass when he said,
I'm good.
Yo, mama don't wear no drawers. I seen him at the corner store. Standing food stand. I was thinking,
Yo, mama don't wear no
what other description you
drawers.
want, son?
I saw it. She took them off. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Welcome.
Man.
But that's what I miss. The being able to just wake up, go downstairs.
Yeah, that's what I
Get me a
miss.
hero. Go back upstairs, watch some kung fu movies, and call it a day. It was a beautiful time.
Kung fu movies.
Miss it.
I don't know. I've never been to New York, honestly. I'm not saying I against it because I want to experience it one day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an all Native American. You know what I'm saying? I was literally born and raised here. Well, not raised here, but like, let me tell you something. The beauty about going out nature, going to the beaches, going to the parks, going to natural stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doing things with your family. That's memorable. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I hear my up north people, because I have a lot of New York people, don't get me wrong, I have my friends from New York, you know what I'm saying? And they tell me the stories. I'm like, literally, where do you go? What do you do? Other than the subway stations and stuff like that. Because honestly, to tell you the truth, I've had one of my friends send me a video of a subway station, some shit that happened in the subway, which I thought was fucking crazy as hell. Some crazy shit. But it's like, is there anything like neutral that you guys do to enjoy a great time?
Well, I think that's what it is.
That's what they enjoy.
So I think the answer to your question is this: I could wake up on a day that there's a festival right down the block.
See that's
and
what
just
I want
walk to it.
Let's
and it's
talk about
it's
more
in
about
that
bootleg
that
area.
capitals of the
north.
world. You get anything in New York.
Word up.
Here's the reason why you don't hear that more, because that experience, like some of that experience, I'm gonna keep it 100. It's super corny. A lot of people that
Is that
grew up-
tourist shit?
See, some of that is corny.
Yeah.
Like most New Yorkers have never been
Never-
to
exactly.
the Statue of Liberty, let alone to go up. Like
I
a lot
never
of-
been there.
They haven't been there.
Never been there.
Right?
I never been
but
there.
out of town and see that on TV is like, oh my God, I gotta go
That's
there.
what to do,
Meanwhile,
yeah.
we know when y'all go there, y'all getting
That was-
robbed.
I don't know, that
so
was-
we not going.
I'm kind of got a fucking headache now. I'm
Right?
kinda
So
fucking
that's
lost.
My fourth
but
grade-
what I'm saying
but my
is-
fourth grade
what I'm
field trip
saying
was
is
to
New
Statue of
York, and I
Liberty.
was just talking about this to one of my big brothers. We had a time though in New York where if you weren't in New York, it felt like you weren't any place else. And that was because we used to have block parties. That means this block, that block, blocks come over and we all party.
I think the main attraction of New York is like you said, the block parties, i.e. the block wasn't just the block of your neighbors, the neighbors was family.
Yeah, everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
knew
So
everybody.
there was no
village.
It's a lot of people living together.
There
bro.
was no Karens.
in one spot.
There was no
Word.
drunk,
I
you know
get
what I'm
it.
saying? Like everything was solved on that block.
get it.
And that's
I
where
guess.
that's where the festivals came from.
Yep.
And like, you know, when they say Puerto Rican Day Parade, it's not just on that main street. Like every block had
Every
their
block
own
had their own
parade
Well, it's like-
going.
it's like I
where
told-
there'd been like a Dominican parade, where there'd
The
be like
Eastern, the
Eastern,
Jamaican parade,
You know what
Eastern
I'm saying?
Parkway
Haitian,
parade.
Jamaica,
Yep.
like it was lit. Like
Yep.
it's culture.
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling you before. Remember we were talking about the Puerto Rican Day Parade? We were talking about getting a float there, and I said, that's cool and all, but if it were me, I'd rather hit the 116th
Well,
Street
next year we there
Festival,
with it, but
because I feel like the 116th Street Festival is more.
next
crowd.
year we there. I hope New York is ready for me. Next year I'm there.
Much culture that
Next year we're fucking there.
Where
Gotta go, man.
we don't.
They better be
we're
ready.
not focused on anything outside of
I
our
don't think they're
culture.
ready.
That's the reason why a lot of New Yorkers have this bravado, male and female, about them because of the New York culture. Like we didn't see no other world except New York City because it was everything.
So
there.
let me ask you this: does the transition, not for a New Yorker, cause you know what I mean? I'm just speaking for a cat that grew up here in the South. You know what I mean? You seen life. You know what I mean? Remember talking, we from New York City. You know what I mean? The whole swag was different.
Absolutely.
And people in the South, they already had how we are. You know what I mean? Is it a culture shock for you guys?
Yes.
When you guys come down here and see Chico, see people go grills,
It
the
was
way
for
we
me
talk,
especially.
the way we
I had to
different.
get.
It
I had
was
to get
for
used
me.
to the changes, the change of weather too. Like, cause I came down here. First time I came down here was 07, January. So I came from snow and came down here. It was hot. That shit was weird to me.
Yep.
I ain't had nothing but thermals, Timberlands, Scullies, and all that shit. I had to, and I ain't had no car. I'm walking around sweating, and but then the when I came down here too, I was overly cause I was here by myself, so I was just like kind of cautious because I'm like, man, I know there's a lot of things that could, you know, I heard a lot of things like shorty setting niggas up from,
Y'all from New York, ain't y'all used to that type of shit?
Yeah, but nah,
It's a different.
The griminess is a lot deeper out here.
It's a different degree of grime.
Like my main thing, I ain't want to get caught slipping. So I was like, cause I knew what I was used to in New York, but down here, people move differently. So I'm like, and I don't underestimate nothing. So I was like, man, I'm not taking no chances.
And the crazy
You know what I
thing
mean?
to that too is it's more spread out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So lining somebody up out here is way easier than because we had, again, back in the day, we had blocks. They always packed.
You could dip
Not
off.
saying
You
people
got
were
5, 6
snitching,
different
but
ways to
people.
dip.
Exactly.
But it's just
So
different.
you
It's
mean to tell me it
different,
was easier out here and
Yeah.
now easier
New
there?
York is a
Yeah,
New
because
York
you
is,
get
New York
down
is a
there.
big maze.
Facts.
Alleys.
Nigga, ain't nothing out here but highways and fucking cameras.
And
But
gators.
you niggas is still getting away with shit.
But you can be in the cut easier in New York. Out here, it's like it felt like everything was out in the open. So I'm like, man, then
Easy target.
yeah, I'm easy target.
Was it
You know
a
what I mean?
surprise? Because I've seen a lot of news in New York and stuff. But when you see stuff out here, like, you know what I mean? I always call out here is almost like the Wild Wild West. Like, it's wild as it
I mean,
sounds.
think about it, right? We came from again blocks. So if I knew let's say I knew Hyfa and Solo, right, in Brooklyn where I lived, I could walk 4 blocks. I'm at Hyfa crib. 3 more blocks over, I'm at Solo crib.
Right.
So literally within probably
circle.
10 minutes, I got both my dogs and
But
we
you
running,
know what's
we running
crazy
around,
to me?
right?
It's like, you guys are, like, you guys say you guys were close, right? So you knew everybody around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's New York. You know him in the borough. You know this guy, you know that guy. The community know each other.
Yeah.
But I shit you no lie. As big as, like, out here is, you know what I mean? And as spread out as it is, it's almost the same thing. That people know everybody that knows
And
everybody.
that's good. That's a good thing, though.
The hood is the hood wherever you go
That's
to.
what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
a good thing.
It's wild. I don't want to. It's not a brag or nothing, but now you know how many people, motherfucker, that I be at home. We're at home, and we get a text message, and we see somebody on the news, or we see someone that's like, "Damn, that's
That's a
homie,"
fact.
or "That's this," that's
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah, and that's
It's that close, and it's
Yeah.
wild because New York is buildings close. This many people are blocked down,
Right.
And it's like that.
And I'll keep it
Here,
100.
it's still spread out from Orlando to you know what I mean, Lakeland, all
fact.
these places.
It's just
But it's
different
still
terrain.
it's big, but it's small.
But that's good though, because having a good community, strong community is what
New York definitely got a strong community. Definitely united. Definitely.
Well, I mean, it's united, but it's
makes it different.
Used to.
not.
It's
Like-
used to.
But-
Nowadays, everything's flipped.
Why would a New Yorker argue with a New Yorker? Can I ask you
Man,
that?
we argue about everything.
I'm about
bro.
to say, but here's the thing, and here's the thing. I want to say
Niggas argue
this.
about how the
Everyday
Timbs are
thing.
laced.
But when we outside of
I
New York,
wanna
we more
say this.
unified.
I
than
want to
when
say
we-
this
when we home.
because my wife always feels like when I got company, my bros come over that we're arguing.
The New York come out.
We not
We not
arguing.
arguing.
This is that's how we talk to each other.
That's
We
me every
yell,
time on the phone.
We scream like we're very
aggressive.
energetic, right? We express a lot. That's how we communicate.
Facts.
So me arguing with another New Yorker, I got a bro right now. Me and him disagree damn near on everything.
Word.
Right? I love him to death though. That's
Word.
my dog.
Pause.
No, that's not a pause.
No,
I love my brother.
You love them?
I
Okay,
love
my
my
bad.
brother. That's how
My bad. You know, I'm just learning this shit, bro. Y'all been on my head all day, bro.
You pause. See that? That's
Fuck!
feel me?
I fucking suck at this game. Y'all suck at this game.
That's
Pause.
why we need to get to the music.
See, that's another pause.
That's
Right
another,
there.
Yo, can we go review some music? Because I'm
But
not
so,
in this game.
but I will say, coming down here, I was overly paranoid because certain things that I was worried about, I was like, man, like the one thing about Timber I love is how they embrace me with open arms, and I always led with respect. So when you lead with respect, you ain't gonna run into many problems.
Exactly,
you know what
because
I'm
they
saying?
know how they pay homage. They know who paved the way for the music they into
So
now.
listen.
Feel me?
So I brought out the differences between like the culture stuff and what you guys do up there and good and not. Because no matter what, we're gonna howdy partner, how you doing over here? Because that's how we are down here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Roll
it's all
Tide.
with love and we with unity. You guys have love over there, we have love over here. Why can't we choose? Why does it have to be south and north and south and north? So what? We're all equal.
Nah, I feel
Oh, you got
I
differences.
agree.
Yeah, we're not. But I love your differences.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
think
saying?
I don't think that matters today. I think it was back in the day to where up north took it more personal when it came to like defending their territory musically, but the South made its way into New York to the point to where New York couldn't control it, and they had no choice but to adapt to it. You
That's
feel what I'm
facts.
saying?
And you
So
had to
it's kind of
respect it.
like
That's the smartest thing you said all fucking night.
Oh my God. Pause.
G shit.
That's not a pause.
Nah, that's just a real statement. We can pause.
Nah, that's
Everybody can
He said-
pause
he
and
said
wait a
it's not
minute.
pause.
nah, that's right.
I think it's safe to say that now where people wanted to mimic New York, now New York is mimicking
yeah.
everything.
Wow, can you say that again?
Nah, yo,
I'm
listen.
sorry, sir. You should just so used to have.
No, that's coming from him, so I want to hear that again.
No, you're not gonna hear it again. I just gave you your flowers.
Uh-huh.
Now they're dying because you're talking crazy.
They're watered down. They're watered down.
Yeah, you guys watered it down. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it to you.
Yo,
Like,
I'll give you $50 if you body slam him right now.
No, can't do it. Can't do it. That's my dog. I can't do it.
Right through the table.
See, that's-
$150.
that's
Hey
where the
guys,
difference
guys. What's the next music that we have listened?
Yeah,
I'm so
let's go.
eager to hear
Let's go, because
music. Like,
it's
All
going to
right.
turn WWE.
Get some
All right.
music
Thank you
here.
for waving the white flag. Appreciate y'all.
Yo, babe, I'm not going to lose this shit. Fuck this guy.
I know he said thanks for waving the white flag.
Oh man.
Yo.
Sheesh.
Yo, I swear.
This is what we got to do, bro.
So
This is what we put up
Hyfa,
with.
these are the rules when they do the music reviews. We're not picking no music reviews who have
So listen, we do
who have
whatever we want
porno
to do.
names at the titles. They got porno names on the title.
Yeah, I
We're
agree
not
with that.
playing.
I'm all for the
No,
porno
listen,
names.
Nah,
listen, no, we had a
nah.
name talking about something dragon, aka the Punisher trial day 3
Play
of
it.
Diddy John. Then
They had a song, 32
Let's
bottles of
Paparito.
oil.
Then we had
hell no.
then we had Papi Platano.
Let's do
Oh.
it.
Yeah, we still
that's
got him in the
crazy.
queue.
See,
That's
see,
crazy.
no,
Put him
take
in the
him out
queue,
the queue,
though.
bro.
That's crazy.
Yo,
We're going to listen to Papi Platano before
You
that.
is
Yeah, we
crazy. It's some
Yeah,
yo.
That's crazy.
Eric
Gotta represent
Gentrified.
this Chico shit.
Eric
You damn
Gentrified.
right.
Yeah.
Eric
We gonna play that
Gentrified,
shit.
bro.
Supporters of the show.
Live in a white
Yeah,
neighborhood,
right,
it's
bro.
a rap.
You damn
Yeah,
right. You
that's
better be
crazy.
comfortable with yourself.
Man, shit got weird.
All right.
These days, man.
So check this out. Hyfa. We're gonna jump to your tracks right after we were reviewing. Okay.
Okay.
So are we gonna do You know what we should? Since we talk about this North South thing, we got a lot. We got a lot of New York sound and stuff.
Yeah, you're looking at me very serious when you said that.
Let's do a Jay Young track. They sent in Jay Young, I Know, featuring Jay Real and Snatch the Boss. And for those who don't know who Snatch the Boss is, that's Dochi's pops. So, yeah.
So Jay Real and Jay who?
Jay Young.
Jay Young featuring Jay Real.
Featuring Jay Real.
With Jay Pops, nigga.
With Jay's Pops. All right.
Yeah, from here.
No.
What that got to do in New York? I'm confused. You said
No, I'm just saying we got a lot.
Because this is
we
the
got a
part
lot
of the show where he
songs
folds.
with more New York, so I'm trying to
Yo,
help
what do
him
you mean
out.
he folds?
Pause.
I'm
This is
getting
the part of the
some
show
more-
where he bends for
I
the
give him
culture.
some more home
Pause.
team, more hometown stuff.
Oh.
I'm trying to get him some
Your
more
New
hometown
Yorkers
stuff.
are turning against you.
They are.
You see
You see this?
You see? You join the dark side. Hey, come to the dark side.
We're gonna go to the dark side now.
We've been in the dark side. We invented the dark side.
Oh my God.
He has your platinum in the dark side.
Pause. That is a pause moment. Yeah. Pause. All right.
So we got a J versus J versus
Dark
J
side?
track.
Well,
I hate this guy.
I do hate this guy.
Oh, come on, hurry up, bro.
I know you don't wanna go there. Slow up with that talk, boy. We ready for warfare. I know you ain't really about that. All we know is win when we step out on that battlefield. I know you don't wanna go there. Slow up with that talk, boy. We ready for warfare. I know you ain't really about that. All we know is win when we step out on that battlefield.
Woke up, grabbed my keys and my Gucci shades. Time to hit the block, get money, yeah, get paid. We do this every day, yeah, we well. You would never know because you never there. Shorty down to go when she sitting on the right. Fresh clothes, got a jewelry on and she looking nice. I'ma slide with her tonight and I'm gon' drive, getting head while I ride. That's the perfect vibe. Life is a dream, either you get it or you just dreaming. My niggas is in the streets, hustling for the dream, hustling for the team, hustling for the paper, hustling for the fame, and still dodging you haters, still dodging you busters, still dodging you snitches, still dodging them frenemies, them the ones that get you. And life is full of quitters, I'm going in to the end. One thing that I know, you don't really want war.
I know you don't wanna go there. Slow up with that talk, boy. We ready for warfare. I know you ain't really about that. All we know is win when we step out on that battlefield. I know you don't wanna go there. Slow up with that talk, boy. We ready for warfare. I know you ain't really about that. All we know is win when we step out on that battlefield. I know
You hating, well listen, no pressing, we won. The game's for the taking, I swear that it's mine. Through the struggle I grind, through the darkness I shine. I know it's my time, had to wake up and get it. Back to the store, gotta whip it. Trap at a young age, shoot at a young age. Ain't had no choice but to do me. You niggas is fake, you don't fool me. That shit that you wearing ain't true. I heard that you talking was good. I ain't about that rapping this shit. Them guns, they start clapping this shit. My squad is so violent, approach us with cautious. I see that you pocket watching. I pull up and get no options. I ain't on that option. I ain't on that option. I kept it too humble and righteous. I ride for my squad. I'm taking the game and it's hostage. I'm taking the game and it's hostage. Now watch how these niggas get hot. When the youngin' come through with the squad, they know that we shut this shit down. They know that we shut it down. From the rag to the riches, but I'm standing now. Get the game on lock, what they waiting for. Now I'm on top, what they waiting for.
I know you don't wanna go there. Slow up with that talk, boy. We ready for warfare. I know you ain't really about that. All we know is win when we step out on that battlefield. I know you don't wanna go there. Slow up with that talk, boy. We ready for warfare. I know you ain't really about that. All we know is win when we step out on that battlefield. That pole hanging out the window, lumberjacks holler timber. Them snatchers will get you, no pretending. We in the streets with it. Decades of chin checking in 211s. Been schooled by the best. Can pimp your bitch like I'm the reverend. Have her off in the booth on her knees giving confessions. Peruvian silk, all white diamonds just to eat
can't help it. Everything I got, I had before I received it. It was written, even my favorite kitchen. Diving in foreign bitches, whipping business. Every time I ran for one time, hitting fences. Yeah, it was written. Boss over bosses in my biddy. These hitters with me, they with it. Any fuck nigga get it. Bitch pinning pension. She thinking she got all the sense. It's Mickey D's to that bitch by them lobsters and shrimps. Bitch, I'm a pimp. Snatcher the boss, walk with a limp. Sit at the desk and give orders. Bitch, you can check the credentials.
Yo. All right, now. I gotta stick up for the South. I gotta stick up for the South and say what I feel. And you know I'm honest could be, and this is where the reality comes and not being biased and nothing like that. Fuck, man. I feel like everybody who was on that record, I feel like they wrote the verse. It was a written verse before they got on the song.
I know.
I feel like it wasn't something that was made to the beat. Fuck, because that beat, you could have wrote the shit out of it. And
I know.
Pause.
Is that a fucking I'm talking musical shit. Here we go, bro. I'm trying to be like a fucking legend here.
Look, listen.
I'm sorry.
Look, listen. Let me tell you something. What you were rapping didn't match the beat at all. Like,
Boom.
what are you talking about? Like, literally, like, it doesn't. I couldn't even hear the song without the beat. Like, I love the beat, but then it's like, what were you talking about? And that's what it is. It is what it just. It didn't flow. I wish I could say any better.
The South
Anybody
Quarter
got something to say?
The South Quarter L.
I was just gonna say.
What did I walk into?
I like the beat. I like the beat.
I love it though, man. I love it.
I can agree that type of a beat, there had to be something in there that's besides the hook, right? Like, I get the hook part. Hook is what draws people in. It's catchy, repetitive. I get that, but I still want to listen to what you're saying as well.
It wasn't there.
Because I need something to match, right? The hook got to match the verse. Yeah. Something got to match.
I agree with you, New Yorkers, bro. I agree with you, New Yorkers.
But it's not a New York thing. It's not a New York thing. It's just musically. Sonically. It's like it needs to be cleaner. There needs to be even if you're talking about chicks, it needs to be clear that you're talking about chicks. If you got 3 people on the record, we all kind of
everybody was all over the place.
Right, we got to sync up in some way. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I kind of felt everybody wrote the verse, a written verse, and it's like, yo, I got something for this.
Right.
I got something for this. I got something for this.
And
instead
sometimes
of it being
it's
like,
okay, but in this case,
I got something for this.
Nah.
Oh my God.
A little crazy, man.
E-Man sees, so I'm gonna let him live.
Can we get? I'm gonna speak for E-Man right now. Listen, at the end of the day, can we get some rules up in here of the submission rules?
Nah, because
What up, E-Man?
if you get rules for submission, I thought I didn't. Yeah, you passed.
This is he runs half of this program.
My fault. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. My bad. I'll shut up.
I love New York and New York crime.
I think what they're talking about is cohesion, is what they're talking about. So I guess it lacked cohesion. I missed a little bit of it in the
Vocabulary
beginning.
words.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like, cohesiveness, man. Like,
Yeah.
togetherness. You know what I'm saying? Like making it a
Oh,
collective.
okay, I learned something
Everybody was
today.
kind of all over the
Blue
place.
tape.
The verses.
I
were-
learned something today. Jesus Christ, why the fuck
I don't
everybody
think it was a bad track.
Fuck cohesion. Cohesion shit.
But I don't think it was a bad track for what they were trying to do. I mean, there was good energy behind it. But, I think also, like, it doesn't seem like anybody here really remembered anything specifically from the verses. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, like, stood out specifically.
Yeah, I think
The hook, though. And, I mean, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And the last verse was, I enjoyed the last verse. It was okay. You know what I'm saying? So I got what they were going for. The energy was cool, but like I guess the cohesion is the same critique that I have too.
The cohesion.
Cohesion, bro.
So we're not gonna talk about the mixing and nothing. We just gonna go.
Nah, we just.
Well, did we have to go that deep?
No.
Can we get the new rules? If the mixing ain't right, we don't play it tonight.
If the
I kind
mixing
of like
ain't
Well,
that.
that's kind of, I like that.
tonight.
But I mean, that's
But
kind
that's
of the
part
point of
of
the
the
show.
show.
Is to let them know if their mix
it's
is
someone
off.
like me. Like when
How
I
they
hear a
gonna
song
know?
and I don't
They
feel
don't
the
even
song,
know how to
it's-
mix
I'm
it
gonna
and
tell
they
you
wanna
why I
submit
don't
it?
feel the song because I heard the beat, but then I heard the song and I couldn't hear his lyrics. You know when you hear somebody singing a song, but the beat doesn't go with the lyrics, you can't hear the lyrics because the song doesn't go with the lyrics.
You know how you know nobody liked it?
Yeah.
Everybody was talking during the record. Also, I'm lying. So all of a sudden, I'm gonna run this by myself.
But we was talking about
do you
the
want to be on
record.
this side, on this couch?
Nobody was
Solo.
listening because everybody was talking.
Pues?
You was talking to him. He was talking to him.
But I was talking about the record.
How can you talk about the record that you wasn't listening to?
As I'm
How
talking,
can
I'm
you talk
listening
about
to
the
it.
record that you wasn't listening
Motherfucker,
to?
I can multitask. Fuck.
My God, you
All
can't
right.
multitask an L.
All right.
It's
They
just
was
gonna be an
rapping,
L.
though.
I fucking hate
Hyfa,
this
which
guy.
one we
I
playing,
did
bro?
say they was rapping though. They was rapping, huh?
Which one we playing? So I can cue it up. Are we doing
Oh.
the video or are we doing these two?
You
One
gonna
of
bring
these two
finally
audios?
first person with a video?
Yeah,
First person with a video?
Yeah, but I want to play that. Y'all heard the talking ain't my thing, right? I kind of want to play that.
You want to play that one? Let's play that one.
Yeah,
Hey, talking at your thing, why?
Cause I just like the rhyme.
That's what I like to hear, bro. I gotta hear, bro.
You know what's crazy? Let me bring something up because I always see Hyfa with a hat. I never see him without a hat.
I know, man, cause I ain't had time to go get
And
it.
there's
man.
no, nothing wrong. I'm just saying it's just kind of weird because when I look at you now, I'm like, it's kind of weird because I always see
kinda
him with a
weird.
hat.
Yep. It's crazy though. When I was my younger years, I ain't used to wear hats. Like I was nervous about wearing hats, which is weird. You know what I mean? Like I was more self conscious.
Even that nigga's voice lift weights, bro. It's crazy.
Yo, you crazy.
I'm fucking dead. Yo, let's get into this.
That's the
Hyfa
first
track.
time I heard this.
It's crazy. Wow. So I'm lying again?
No.
So none of y'all thought that?
I thought it.
Oh, all right.
Only you, Solo. Only you.
All right.
That was
man.
Solo, that was a good one. High five. Hey, high five from long distance, bro. That was great. That was
Everything about
fucking
hats is like
legendary.
Oh,
I'm mad that I didn't think of that.
I told you, you ain't the only comedian here,
Wow.
buddy.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Now, can his songs lift weights the way that he does?
Well, we about to figure that out.
Yeah, we gonna see, man. We gonna see.
He said talking ain't his thing, so we're going to show you.
Nigga, if it's whack, you better have that L ready.
Yeah.
I got the L ready
All right, bet it up. Let's go.
This track is mad.
What else is there to talk about? I rapped about a lot. My sister said I made it out. Feel like I'm back up on the block. I thinking up the plot and now I'm sticking to the clock. The way they killing rappers, I'm just trying to keep forgetting shit. The mission was to get some recognition. Now I'm thinking otherwise. Maybe be the television instead of being televised. Just a thought. Get money quietly and in the boards. Think and move like I do before them feelings get caught. No remorse. Had them scared to step up off the porch. Knuckle game official, mandatory in Newburgh, New York. And I ain't one to brag about the glory on the court. Just telling my story, so ignore me or give applause. Normally been the boss, is woven up in my cloth. My life been a bitch, I've chosen to stay involved with. If you ain't in it, I got a reason, don't start shit. Misunderstandings can leave a nigga under carpets. Talking ain't my thing, I just like to rhyme. Catch me outside, I ain't hard to find. Putting foot to the pavement, my 9 to 5 stayed about the way. Did my thing, never stopped the grind. May switch up my flow, but never my character. Been nice and better with time, only get savager. Spit nights, dreaming to sleep, that shit'll ravage you. Close to loved ones, bad times in back of us. The path is just filled with unseen challenges. I'm built to get it poppin', finding noise and silence it. Pain a catalyst, but I've been choosing to balance it. Step across the line and I'll be choosing how foul I get. My crew a bunch of gladiators moving through palaces. War ready and steady, make you run through your calluses. Tough analysis, we're coming up in the concrete. They paint an ugly picture, we envisioning palm trees. Shoot for fame, we ain't no better who's the blame. Got on our feet just by putting our shoes in the game. Used to disdain that's causing our city to rain. Youth get slain while we sip on our brews and play. But hey, I ain't got a lot to say. Shit is self-explanatory when around the way. Only warriors come out and play. If you're scared, stay inside or find a hideaway. By the way, humble yourself up before you laying down when they picking them shells up. Fast 12, I got nothing to tell ya. I refuse to be labeled a failure. I'd rather get mine. Talking ain't my thing, I just like to rhyme. Catch me outside, I ain't hard to find. Putting foot to the pavement, my 9 to 5 stayed about the way. Did my thing, never stopped the grind.
Okay. I'll be the first to admit that type of shit's fire. I'm not gonna cap, bro. You know what I mean? I can sit here and entertain and talk shit and play the role for so long until it's like, yo, that's where, like, those are bars. That's hip hop. That's what the game is missing, is shit like that. And yeah, I love you're staying true to yourself. You know what I mean? Like you say, you know when you hear bars and they're believable, like what you talked about earlier. And to me, that means a lot. Like you could tell when a song's written for you, or it's pretending, or it's, you know what I mean? You're not really living that. You're not feeling that energy. Yeah. And you are somebody I've watched perform with no acapellas behind.
No main vocals. Make Solo happy.
He's one of the things that me and Solo we were doing. We were doing, you know what I mean, doing the podcast, and we were there live. You know what I mean, and me seeing that to me is amazing. And the fact that, like you said, yo, you love the rhyme, and it shows.
No, I appreciate
it. Shows, man, and I think, yo, it's keeping the culture alive. I love that.
Let's talk to the honesty couch. What y'all think?
Again, honestly, for me, seeing Hyfa for many years, like, perform live, and his lyrics and you're only becoming better, and I love it. Like, this right now flows amazingly. Like, I've been there, and I'm like, I'll pick up the phone and start recording because it's like, what is the moment? The moment is the moment that you have. You know what I'm saying? And if it flows good, that is the moment. Right. You only get better. You're only getting better. So keep doing what you're doing.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
What up, Traxx?
Man, that shit was wow.
Traxx gonna tell.
No.
You gonna tell me?
So funny, right?
Nah.
So funny when I like it, he's like, it's whack.
He was like, rapping ain't your thing.
How does that fucking work right there?
He gonna give it up.
Yo, are we smoking the same shit? Or
Hell
are we
no.
on some different
Hell
shit?
no.
Hell no, because I love it. He's like, yeah,
nah,
playing.
but all bullshit aside, that shit is fire. Like, Hyfa, you know, we done built plenty outside of music, and he know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't got no bias. Dope is dope. Yeah. I don't care who. It don't matter. Like, if it's fire, it's fire. And that shit is fire. I fucks with it.
I appreciate that.
Solo.
Traxx got some joints coming up too. I know I still got them joints.
Hey, look.
Nah, I'm dropping.
They might be mine now. I don't know.
It might be on the check with you first. It might be on the project.
I'm writing, so
I know.
It might be mine,
I'm gonna check with you first. I sent you a couple of them though, but
I think I got the one you did. I think I got like 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
for
of them
anybody watching, we're not held accountable for any of this business going on. This has nothing to do with us.
With the J Hook in it.
Oh yeah, that one ain't even.
And that was one of my favorite beats.
Nothing at all.
Got the
I don't want to hear this later on in legal things
That
about
one
whose song it is.
Word.
Go back to the Black Marker interview, and they were there talking about it. We ain't got nothing to do with this.
Oh,
ahead,
my bad.
my
I'm
bad.
sorry. Yeah, my bad. My bad.
Yo, they were getting into emails and shit.
I did some songs.
He might be held liable for the legal.
Nah, because I did. Me and Traxx did song. I did songs on Traxx. but none of them came out yet. So that we talking about that because they're gonna be coming out.
So that's why I was telling them they might be for me now on my
Yeah.
project. So he might, he might not have them.
Yeah, I don't want to be here, be held incriminated for anything that I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do with this.
Or I just give them the solo, you know.
What the fuck is
Man,
going on?
sure.
All right, let's go there.
I'll do the remix.
Hold up.
Solo. What you got to say, Cat?
Well, I'm about to say a disclaimer. I don't care. Whatever beat you gave me is mine. You can rap on it, sing on it. You send it to me. It's in the vault. It's getting worked on. Sorry it's taking so long, but you definitely can't take that beat. So
you're fucked.
Word.
Yeah, but
You gonna fight? It's all good.
I am biased. I don't care what you got to say. New York, are you from New York, right?
Yeah, we're from Newburgh, New York.
Right,
though.
but you're from the East Coast and where it all began, and you paved the way. So you know, so you know what I mean. I'm a little biased. I don't know. That's a little pause situation you got going on over there, but
keep talking.
So nah, I mean, I think one thing I admire about the bro is that don't matter how the earth spins musically, he remains in the same true to his essence.
In the gym.
I appreciate
lyric, you can say lyrically.
You made me break
Lyrically, he be in the gym. And a lot of times I see these shows that they be happening at Crowbar and other places, and I see the lineup. And I be like, and here come Muscle Man out of nowhere, son. Hyfa's on there, and I think you keep the essence going, and I think the Bay Area appreciates that of you.
Lyrics carry weight.
Lyrics carry weight. Hey, he's learning. You coming around. My man's coming around. You heard? Salute to you though, man, for doing your thing, and again, keeping essence. I'm biased. That's my lane. I had to learn how to love South music. I came here from up north, Puerto Rico, and like my first music was a Wu-Tang tape in Puerto Rico, and I from there on the palette of music stuck with me, and I had to learn how to love the South.
Yo, Hyfa's raising the bar.
I used to fight. I used to fight for the North music. I used to fight for the North music, and it went from like, Nas and Illmatic to, you know what I'm saying, these shiny CD covers that was thrown at the wall to see what stuck with it, and the tanks and the. You know what I mean? The puppy sounds. Okay, my bad. So like I was saying. So so shout out to you, son.
I appreciate that, man. I got a song called "Raise the Bar" too.
Well, damn. I went to college with Hyfa, so I definitely have a bias that I have.
Y'all
to
both
admit
were on the
to.
wrestling team.
Shut up, man.
Oh my God. That's definitely
IADT. Yeah.
It was. That was a pause.
That was a pause
man.
moment for real.
That was a pause. We went to record in our school.
As expected with Hyfa, it's always hip hop. It's always some MC shit. Also, I can attest to Hyfa not performing with backup vocals. So salute to you for that. You know what I'm saying? Always a fan. Not to shit on the artists that use backup vocals.
Nah,
but,
fuck that. Shit on them. Fuck that. Stop performing with your fucking vocals. Stop being lazy, yo.
Pause.
Fuck
Traxx said
that.
it.
Take
Pause.
your vocals out.
Traxx said it.
Pause.
Use the only thing that should be on
Pause.
that
Time
track
out.
when you performing, and not to cut you off, I'm gonna let you finish.
No, you good.
But the only thing that should be on your track should be your ad-libs and your hook. That's it.
all I use.
Everything else, why the fuck are you competing with yourself on stage to see who's the loudest? Make no sense. Stop rapping over your vocals. You corny and whack for that shit. If I wanted to listen to you rap over your vocals, I'd have listened to your shit in the fucking car. Done.
I hate rapping on my
I'll be clipping this thing.
I agree with that a little bit.
Every rapper that performs on their vocals right now is probably crying a little bit.
I agree with that a little bit. I agree with that a little bit.
Good.
I agree with that a little bit.
Let him cry.
And look, honestly, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Look, when I watch younger rappers, usually that typically do it, that rap over their vocals or sing over their vocals, sometimes it's come across like karaoke. You know what I'm saying? That's how it feels like sometimes. Again, I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? So,
man, you guys are hurting me right now.
So I prefer, you know, like I said, Hyfa does it, you know what I mean? Learn from some of these cats, you know what I'm saying? Learn your lyrics to the point where you don't need to rely on the backup vocals so much where you're kind of just like lip syncing to your own song. Because again, that's just kind of what it comes across as. So
It has
anyway,
nothing to do with that.
Turn into a whole nother conversation.
Well, I know, like, but I know, like, when I first started performing back in 04, I was about 21. I was at my first college, and like I ain't know any of the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, my first performance, I had to go a cappella because I ain't have no music. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to go up there and rhyme. And then my next few shows, I kind of choked because I ain't pause. Whoa.
Yeah.
But I messed up.
You see what he did there? You see that?
Yeah.
You see that?
Hey, you see
That
that?
was natural.
It
is New York habitat.
That's called natural accountability. You see that?
Word up.
Fucking done, dog.
But my next few shows, I messed up on my lyrics because I was just getting used to, you know, rhyming. So that stuck with me. So I was like, man, I started practicing even harder and harder. So I knew my rhymes. And then when the times when I did have to rhyme over my vocals, for me personally, it wasn't fun. Like I couldn't get into the performance.
It's a fight.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, think about it. You on stage performing, right?
Yep.
You gotta be loud anyway by yourself.
Right.
Now you got your same person on the track
with a bad
as
mix,
loud,
and you're never the same person.
and it's not right. It's the vocally, it's never the same.
Bullshit.
Yeah. So now, and
what
think
you
about,
mean?
So now you screaming at the top of your lungs, fighting the screaming that's
Bullshit.
going. Like, bro, that shit sonically is
that's because you
horrible.
loud as shit.
But for me too,
just by default.
For me too, like it feel like I like talking directly to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So when I got my vocals on, it feel like I'm not talking directly to them. They listening to my vocals. So I'm not really like
listen, all you gotta make sure. All you gotta make sure is that the DJ right and no Milli Vanilli shit happen, and it starts skipping. Nigga,
Don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy.
What?
This is the part of the show we don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
That's literally called laziness.
That was terrible
I don't want to
advice,
learn my
boys and
rhymes,
girls.
so
That
let
was
me play
terrible.
music behind
I don't
me.
want to learn my
So I can
rhymes.
bounce on stage
That's
all night
terrible
and not
advice.
sing my
Terrible
rhymes.
advice.
Southern music is different than Northern music.
Yeah, because it's lazy.
You see where the disrespect come from? You see why I want to take these fucking headphones off? You see why I don't start this shit. But I'm gonna finish it. You know what? The difference is, think about it. Y'all got this boom bap shit that everybody, with the lyrics, right? Dope. Yeah, you could do that shit a cappella. Yeah, you could do that shit, because it's lyrics like that. But Southern music is based on energy, moving around the stage, jumping around. Y'all weren't doing that crunk shit like we was doing.
You don't need your vocals to do that.
Yeah, you do need vocals to do crunk
That's
music.
what you got ad-libs and your hook for.
And if you're a solo artist, you don't got a whole crew on stage.
What I will say,
singing the damn song.
What I will agree with you on, the crunkness, the energy resonates with the crowd.
It's a performance.
So let me finish. So there's no need for the backup vocals when the crowd is about to entertain you with your own vocals because of the energy.
Man, it's a crunk shit, man. We invented that shit. That's what we do.
You
we
invented the laziness. I respect it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean,
laziness. The niggas that run around on stage is laziness.
I'm gonna help you out, Los, real quick. So
that's blowing my mind.
So actually, the hype shit.
Fuck this guy.
When hip hop started, actually, the MCs were really actually saying much at all. They were actually more so the hype man, and the DJs were the center of attention.
Standing still.
So they were playing the breaks and the
standing
MCs,
still.
At the MCs at the time were saying things like you wave your hands in the air,
but they
and
were
all that
saying
shit,
simple shit,
hyping up the crowd. And so actually at that time, the MCs were spitting simplistic ass lyrics that were just meant to be appealing to people who wanted to dance, and it was mostly the DJ that was the center of the show and the breakdance.
How you want to do it? Want to sit on the floor?
MCing developed.
The music. Let's just get it going. Full send the game. The flow starts to flowing. Let's just do it. We could do it all day. Man, come on, man. South shit was on some other shit.
Yeah, but nah, I will say it was. Yo, for real, we was going. We was going. But Los, I will say if you
Shout out to
That was fire.
I'm also big on lyrics. You already know. So if you nice, you nice. Some people recording over my vocals is not my cup of tea, but I've heard other people such as yourself put on great shows, and they got their tracks. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100.
Just think of this. Think of a song like Nuck If You Buck, right?
Yeah.
Imagine one person going on stage, right? With no vocals in the background. Nuck If You
The
Buck.
audience is going to take over that record because of that hook.
Come on, man.
The
But as a
audience is gonna
performer,
take
bro,
over
you
that
got
record.
them vocals in the back. It's a show.
All right,
They can do
I'm
it
gonna show
without
you
the
something, right?
vocals.
I'm
They
gonna show
can
you
do it.
something. I went to see Rakim live, right? You know Rakim, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Janice Live, he was out there.
Not here when they did the in New York when they had the show at the Barclay, the MTV anniversary shit that they did some years ago.
Okay.
I went to see Rakim live, right? This man started one song, walked to the front of the stage. He spit probably 4 bars.
Everybody else took
and
over.
we in the audience finished the entire song, hook and all.
Okay, but an up-and-coming artist, what do you want him to do?
An up-and-coming artist, this is where artist development no longer exists, because an up-and-coming artist under the right artist development would know that is what you want your audience to do, especially if you have a hook like Nuck If You Buck.
Yeah, everybody going crazy.
Everybody in the arena is going to be screaming
going
that.
crazy.
So you wouldn't necessarily have to say your own hook.
Right,
You could save your voice, everything. I watched Rakim do that.
Yep.
We finished the entire song. This man spit 4 bars. People paid to see him stand on stage, spit 4 bars, and have the crowd finish his song.
Rap at me and pay me.
But
You feel me?
But you know what I mean? It's like, yo, people want to hear the record, bro.
And that's cool, but you listen. This is
You can hear instrumental right now to a
this
song.
This is a job,
preference,
right?
man.
This is a job. People put out these songs in the hope of getting signed, getting deals, getting everything, right? What they tell you, just for the job that you want. So if you present us, if you're an up and coming artist, and I hear you rapping over your vocals, singing over your vocals, immediately I'm disqualifying you. Immediately.
I don't see that like that, man.
Because that is just one. Look at the verses with the Locks and Dipset.
Yeah, but that was fucking Jada Kiss, bro.
No, but it was the entire
it was
Locks.
the
Every
whole
Lock
thing.
show
Okay,
is
yeah,
the
they
same.
did it, and
It's
I
the
get
same,
that.
and that's my point.
But
Now
Dipset,
look
at
how
that.
much control.
They had a successful career
But look
performing
how much
their music
control
like that.
Jada had over
So it
the
doesn't
crowd.
matter to me. It's not a thing that's gonna determine whether you're gonna be something or not. It's a factor of preference of what you. It's a personal preference.
But if you're trying to get that job,
that's a personal preference. I
you
think.
need to remove your vocals in order to get that job. I'm telling you.
I say for me, this is where it's really defined by the audience that you're targeting, right?
Period.
So I feel like over here, especially in the South, it's a very different environment. They want different shit, and they're good with that shit.
Yeah.
Like that's what they want. They want to be in the club and in the concert
Think
at the
about
same
a
time.
T-Pain without his records in the background.
But yeah, right. But this is where you got to understand. But New York, or not even that. Just
it goes back to New York.
It's not even that. It's not even that because if you look at regular musicians,
it does.
singers, just professional singers. You don't see a Sade having her main vocal on.
It's the type of music you do.
Well, it's for the audience that you're trying to
He's
attract.
trying to say the diversion of the auto-tune dependency from the South has evolved into a solution that can only supply the audience needed through a dimensional situation when the artist... Let me finish. Let me cook, son.
Yo, let him cook, son. Let him cook,
Let
son.
me cook, son.
Slam him right now.
Let me
right
cook.
through the
Yo, let
fucking
him
table.
cook, son. Let him cook.
Oh, man.
Yeah, lost the sauce
I
already.
lost the flame trying to cook. Y'all don't let me. All right, man. I'm trying to help you out, man.
Oh my God.
All right, listen, we're almost done here. We're almost at the closing thing. We got to play.
I'm trying to help you out, man.
We gotta play Hyfa's 2 records.
I gotta
Let's
play.
go.
I gotta play one more Hyfa track, and then we're gonna review one more track
And then finish it
from
with
a
a
Dizzy
hype song.
Diz. We're gonna pick one of Dizzy Diz's tracks.
Hey, come on, man. What we tell you about the
Listen, we got multiple submissions, so
yeah,
I'm gonna
what are
play
the
with 'em.
names? We'll pick one. Come on, man.
Too busy making moves.
Hey, I
no
mean-
joke. Dance hall night all dance all night all morning. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it
sound
out.
like a Ricky
But what are we
Martin
playing?
joint.
What are we playing for yours? Are we playing Run the Mic, the video?
Yeah, see, either that or I said Memorize Pain, right?
It's a video.
Yeah,
too?
it's the other one.
Nah, that's not a video. That's a song.
I want
That's
a
a song I
video.
did for my brother.
So we're gonna do the video.
Yeah,
Let's
we
do
do
a
a
video.
video.
We cried enough, bro. You gotta give me a second.
We were supposed to play Papi Plátano for the girls.
No,
bro.
we was not, bro.
The
Chill
girls
out.
were asking for it.
Chill out. Chill out, bro. Say that for next week.
Nobody, but we don't want to hear that.
Come on, you gotta chill out.
Yo, this
bro.
is wild.
Yo, come on.
They go.
Yo, I don't think nobody's ever taken over your.
I like
your-
pushing the boundaries.
I don't think nobody's ever taken over your show like this, bro.
Run me the mic, giving you vital advice. I don't got time for the games. Give me the bag, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags, stuck in the past. Still gotta kill them tracks. I do not mumble rap. Travel a map, international. Crack globe, don't know how to act. Got 'em on hook. Honey put a face in my lap last week and she ain't never looked up since. Put purple circles around your urkles. You don't wanna get me pissed. Prefer to murder, never heard a word of my new purpose. I'm from a hood of broken baby slanging, packing burners. Back up both of us, officer for your coffin shut. Roll with a team of gorillas, you can't cut all of us. Learn to earn $1 before I learn to sink or swim. So I keep some bail around in case I wild and break it, Jim. And had to break it down to make it sound you like a mouse. Like the one, all you need is me inside to pack the house. Life is fun, grab a hun, get some drinks and drag a blunt. Run me the mic, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags, you wanna fight? Really you don't. Playing for keeps and cuffing the bag. What is you mad? Cause I got all my shit in the quiet, but you couldn't have. Run me the mic, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags, run me the mic, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags, you wanna fight? Really you don't. Playing for keeps and cuffing the bag. What is you mad? Cause I got all my shit in the quiet, but you couldn't have. Run me the mic, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags, who mad? See if I don't laugh. Fat ass, see if I don't grab. Toe tag, terminate the beast. What I do? Why the fuck you so mad? I'm not your regular Joe. Call me the one that beheaded your flow. Reach my peak a decade ago. Realized that one a second ago. Still peaking. Welcome to kill season. Breezing by you with no defense. Leaving be with no pretense. So you can leave with no teeth in. Sack. Better keep your grievance to self. That's if you believe in your health. Gotta be remedial if you think that you leaving the shelf. My brain different. I'm pain giving and lane drifting. I ain't pick up the same habit you did. I'm raised different. Ain't giving the slightest of room inside of the womb with the mic. I've been nice. I came with it. Up in here with you banking on, but you can't get it. Mic, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags. You wanna fight? Really you don't. Playing for keeps and cuffing the bag. What is you mad? Cause I got all my shit in the quiet, but you couldn't have. Run me the mic, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags. Run me the mic, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags. You wanna fight? Really you don't. Playing for keeps and cuffing the bag. What is you mad? Cause I got all my shit in the quiet, but you couldn't have. Run me the mic, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags. Run me the mic, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags. Run me the mic, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags. Run me the mic, doing this shit in my sleep. Popping a couple of tags. You wanna fight? Really you don't. Playing for keeps and cuffing the bag. Yeah.
You.
What's the premise of the video?
Oh,
What's
it's
the story?
basically it's like
Popping the tag, popping the bag. Nigga, what the fuck gave me the bag?
It's me saying I'm my own competition.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's and then like at the end it's like I'm throughout the video I'm talking to myself and we like talking shit on the phone like, yo son, we can meet up and do whatever. So everything is competing with myself. With rapping, the girls, you know what I'm saying? I got and it's the same girl as well as me. And then we get together and we playing chess. So it's like a mind chat. And then I win the mic for myself.
I just wanted to know what the premise of the video was.
I would have liked to see the video.
I like the treatment.
I would have liked to see the video get deeper.
I appreciate that, bro.
I would have liked to see the video get deeper. Like I was telling you, like showing like
the slow motion.
More of a storyline.
Oh,
By the way, guys, I was corrected. Apparently, it's not Papi Plátano. It's Papi Platino or Plat. I don't know if that's any better.
That don't even sound
That nigga
better.
just changed the name so he get played,
Yeah,
son.
Nah, fam.
Nah, fam.
We got a saying in New York: take that shit up the block. Don't do that.
You had to skip on that one, fam.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, son.
Sorry, homie.
That's fucking hilarious.
Shroom's not having it. Maybe the room next month will.
Yeah, you gotta try. Yeah.
This room is fucking New York all the way.
Oh shit!
You gotta submit the name.
But yo, I think honestly the video, I think like it was dope. Everything, the visuals were dope. Like I told you right now, so I would have liked to see some slow mos. I feel like the video was shot at a steady pace. You know what I mean? Like those cinematic views mean a lot.
Yeah.
And that's just my critique as, you know what I mean, being an artist when I was and did what I used to do.
I appreciate that. I ain't even realize that. You right. It wasn't no slow motion.
Just saying.
What up, bro?
I think that you was out your element in that record, right? A little bit with the flows.
Yeah, it was different. Like I got
even
to play.
The hook
yeah.
was fire. I like the
appreciate
way
that.
you manipulated the hook to the beat.
I
So a
appreciate
lot of
that.
artists in your palette, they try to use the beat, bring their beat into their palette instead of you going into the beats palette.
Right.
And that's what you did. You went into that comfort zone and you search.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that was dope. And again, the mixing makes a hell of difference. The sound quality makes a hell of difference. Maybe I wouldn't be so much upset about people performing with their vocals if they had some type of good mixing behind it. You know what I mean? Or maybe lower it a little bit and all that. But then I get it. It has to be taught from the north to the south. So we gotta, you know what I mean? So we gotta come up with some type of tutorial. We gotta come up with some type.
Yo, like for real? Like for real?
Hey, yo, he gave us this elaborate,
good with this
beautiful
shit.
sermon.
He was so
and then right at the
good with
end, he
this
was
shit.
like, all right, fuck you, eat a dick.
Nah, fuck that. He was so good with it. Yo, you know what? Because I agreed with him. I was like, yo, you know what? You're right. Because the mixing when you're doing a show, drop the vocals. Yeah, make the punchline stand out. He's like, yeah, we got to teach him. I'm fucking done with him.
Yo, that was the most elaborate eulogy to get to the end. He's like, all right, now get the fuck out.
Yo, Traxx, bro, I'm having it up to here, bro. Listen, look at me. I'm like right here with it. With you and him.
All right, but listen, that's my brother, so
y'all like right here with the shit, bro.
that's my brother, so we might have to jump you. I'm just
Yeah, I feel like it's coming.
Pause.
I want to clap.
Oh shit!
Hey yo,
what up?
Yeah.
I follow up with that, bro. Like I don't even. What do I say? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, y'all? Like,
You man's like, how do I follow
Can
this
You
up?
Dig It review this month? Apparently, this is what we doing tonight.
It's a very New York
I mean, the
room.
only thing I can say that hasn't. I mean, what already has been said. Like the versatility. You show versatility. You don't usually jump on beats like that. I know that.
Yeah,
and that flow is different for you. So it was cool to see you jump out of that pocket and show that you could do other things.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know.
Appreciate that, man. Definitely. That joint was actually fun to write to because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, like even when I'm shopping for beats, like some like producers will assume that I want just the old school boom bap joint. I'll be like, yo, nah, son, throw something at me. Throw whatever at me. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're a lyricist, you know what I'm saying? Like you like challenging your flow and challenging. Like we don't want to just stay. We want to take something different and make it dope and see if we can conquer that. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all.
Yo, so Ricky Mejia's in here going. He's the Papi Platino guy. Yo, Los, listen to this. Listen, he said, "Don't do me like that. Come on, bro. It's a good song."
Not with that title, fam. You gotta.
Well, the
change
title
that.
is 24. The song. I don't know what 24 means.
Wait, but you just said it was Platino.
His artist name.
Anybody got a coin? We're gonna flip it right now if we run into that.
We're gonna flip it right now. We either running it this.
Listen, no. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. The man's been persistent, bro. We gotta let him rock.
He been in the chat, bro.
He been persistent.
He been rocking with us the whole
He's
show.
been persistent. And listen, I'm a fair guy.
Run the show.
I'm a fair guy, and we done heard all the worst from the South today. We done heard all the worst. What else could go wrong? I mean, another L is just another L today, man.
He said it's a good song, though. He might surprise you.
Run the fucking song.
Yo.
Let's do it.
Siete, no me olvido de tu cama y de tu cuarto. 24, 24, siete, no me olvido que tu 24, 24, siete, no me olvido de tu cama y de tu cuarto. 24, 24, siete, no me olvido cuando yo te puse en 4. 24, 24, siete, no me olvido de tu cama y de tu cuarto. 24, 24, siete, no me olvido cuando yo te puse en 4. No me olvido de tu pelo y tu perfume. Ese cuerpecito me tenía por las nubes. Provoqué tu grito, bájale volumen. Tenemos vecinos y no quiero que se muden. Mala mía que yo llene tu buzón. Ya van 4 meses que no recibo contestación. No sé si será mi culpa, si se fue la conexión. Pero cuando yo escucho tu voz se prende mi motor. I've been asking about you, trying to get in touch, but I haven't heard back from you now. It's been a couple months. I be capping if I tell you I don't miss the way you love. I be capping if I tell you I don't miss the way you fuck. Porque 24, 24, siete, no me olvido de tu cama y de tu cuarto. 24, 24, siete, no me olvido cuando yo te puse en 4. 24, 24, siete, no me olvido de tu cama y de tu cuarto. 24, 24, siete, no me olvido cuando yo te puse en 4. No me olvido cuando tú estabas encima, las cosas que decías y lo rico que lo hacía. Diablo, mami, tú me hiciste brujería. 14 de febrero lo hicimos, velas prendidas. Te sigo llamando, baby, no sé lo que está pasando, baby. Recuerda esa noche en mi cuarto, en mi cama, yo te di más duro que Rambo, baby. Si quieres flores, te mando un jardín. Si quieres amor, pues nos vamos de aquí para un lugar con vista al mar, solo tú y yo, así la pasamos feliz. I've been asking about you, trying to get in touch, but I haven't heard back from you now. It's been a couple months. I be capping if I tell you I don't miss the way you love. I be capping if I tell you I don't miss the way you fuck. Porque 24, 24, siete, no me olvido de tu cama y de tu cuarto. 24, 24, siete, no me olvido cuando yo te puse en 4. 24, 24, siete, no me olvido de tu cama y de tu cuarto. 24, 24, siete, no me olvido cuando yo te puse en 4. Cuando yo te puse en 4. Pienso en ti los 24, de tu cama y de tu cuarto, baby. Ey, 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 papi platino, tino. Jaja. Ella es como vino fino. Jaja. Ella es como vino fino. El papi plati. Este pa' la baby. Esta va para la baby.
Yo, if we're ending the show with this, that is amazing. Yo, 24, bro. You gonna put them on 4, bro. This would make it happen. Fucking great.
I guess I'm the only one who gotta give context here.
Let's go. Let's hear from the Puerto Rican guy.
Context, he's missing somebody's cat. He's reminiscing on somebody's cat.
Yeah. Okay.
My mans, do not disrespect any little cat you got at home. Don't mess with it. It looks like you need a cold shower. Nah, let me stop. Let me hold you. It's not bad at all. I think he got a catchy hook. I think he has substance in the lane that he wanted to be in. A little more practice, and he'll get that industry is rough. It's just as rough as the rap industry. So you gotta come with it. Pause. I didn't really hear too much auto-tune, which probably in this mode he might want to use a little bit, because that's what they're using nowadays. So if you want to be concurrent, but if you want to stand out, it's not bad. I don't think, you know what I mean? I'm glad we gave him the opportunity. I don't think it's bad.
I love
think-
that, man.
I just think more practice, and he good.
Consistency, bro. He's been in the chat, man. You know what I mean? I love that we did that.
Papi Latino. You got it right now.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the lane that he was going for, I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm glad we gave him the chance too. You know what I'm saying? It's catchy. It definitely sticks in your head. I like the little flip to English because it makes it more accessible to people that don't speak Spanish, right?
That's what Cammy said.
It makes it, I guess, more relatable and more people can sing along to it. You know what I mean? It's not like when I'm going to be playing in my car, sitting at a stoplight or nothing like that. But, you know what I mean? I dig that it has its own lane, and I can see that playing in a club. You know what I'm saying? So clearly that's what he's going for. You know what I mean? I highly doubt he's looking to be lyrical or super gangster. So,
Traxx, was you vibing with it over there, bro?
I don't know if I'm qualified to speak on this or not, but
pause.
I ain't saying nothing pause worthy, bro.
I was just thinking, I
listen, man. It's been tough.
He's been dealing with me today. He's like, yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna make him a big shirt with a pause button.
We have to.
But off of what E-Man said, the English flip, to me, sonically, his voice sounds better in English on this song. To me, personally. Not saying the Spanish is bad. What I think in this particular instance, just me thinking out the box, keep the Spanish hook and do more English on it.
On the verses?
Just like a flip. Just to test the waters and see. You never know.
That might be a new lane too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
reggaeton might be a thing. Son.
And that was that was the other
verses in
thing.
English?
I feel like I know reggaeton has they have like that Caribbean drum all the time.
Yep.
I would like to have them start switching it up just a little. Cause I get it. I get the Caribbean influence.
the dembow.
The heavy, right. I get the heavy kick and all that. But if he was to flip this like into an R&B, have that Spanish and that English going on some R&B shit, this shit would take out of here. Guaranteed. Gone. Because it would be, you don't really hear that now.
That would be crazy.
You're not really, sonically, you're not hearing the mixture of the two. So that's just my personal take. But again, it's not bad. I didn't understand. I know you were saying 24. That's why I was like, 24 what?
24/7, he missing the cats, huh?
All right, and that's what I'm saying.
And he
And
remember
once you
when he
explained
hit
it,
Yeah, he
I'm
remember
like,
when he hit
okay.
it from the back, huh?
Yeah, I want to say
I can translate
this.
the whole record.
I want to say this. I want to say this before we end this show. I want to say
missing
this.
her, B.
We've heard several Spanish records. And I'm not gonna toot my own horn or nothing. And it's funny because like, you know what I mean? Like, you're a musician. You've done things. You produced. You've done music. We got Hyfa here. Before all this podcast shit, everything I was rapping. You know what I mean? And that lane that you're talking about with Spanish hooks and English verses. If it sounds like it, I was doing that. I feel like, and to this day, the Candela record.
I think the Candela record is fire.
Yo, and that's what the transition was, and everybody heard it. Like, you know what I mean? And if anybody that's hearing this, yo, go back to some of my records and use them as reference tracks. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here saying anything that I'm better than anybody. Don't get it construed like, you know what I mean? That follow what I'm doing. But I believed in that. I was a firm believer in that being Latino and being hip hop and being a rapper, like, mix that shit together. Like, I would literally go from, and you could hear the records from line to line, 2 lines in English, 1 line in Spanish, 3 lines in English, 2 lines in Spanish.
and that's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope
No,
because
I mean, coming, you know, Tony
for a
touching
listener,
them, you know, from the
for a
East.
listener like myself that don't
Tony
know
touching them, started
Spanish
all
like
that,
that,
son.
right?
Yeah.
Now I'm inclined to be like, what the fuck did he say? Hold up. Now I gotta hear.
Because that
bar.
Candela record was wild.
I want to hear that.
And
bar.
when I recorded that Candela record, it was something that was like fuck, it was just like, yo, it happened because I felt it. And the hook was, yo, métele con candela, dale, métele con candela. Name a chico, get money. Name a chico, they're doing it better. Like, I mixed everything together. Like, what I am and the Southern, the Spanish, the...
You performed that joint.
I tried to, that's what was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that.
And it's just fire. I want people to go back to
Do
that.
not start.
It definitely stuck. You threw that to
start.
once it stuck.
Don't start that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I mean,
But I'm just saying, like, and I love reggaeton music, right? Because I'm a say this, and I'm not taking this back.
yeah, he's out.
Some of the reggaeton intros are some of the best musically introductions.
Oh, and then when it gets to the shit.
And then when I'm like,
What
how
the
do y'all
fuck it
go
up?
from this to that? Like, them two don't even work. But the intro, I'm sitting there like, oh, this about to be crazy. That's what I'm saying. If there's a way to not feel like you're shitting on your history or your culture, right?
Yes.
Mix the two. Get a entirely different drums. Make it an R&B song or make it a hip hop song, but in that style, I'm telling you, sonically.
Yo,
so
Eric,
many
I think we need
people
another.
tune in.
I think we need another. What was that? That Guerrero record?
Boricua Guerrero.
Boricua Guerrero records.
Boricua Guerrero,
So
yeah.
back in the day, there was a album put together called Boricua Guerrero
By DJ Nelson.
By DJ Nelson, was composed of English and Spanish artists put together.
They had Nas.
Unified on this record.
Busta Rhymes on it. KRS was on it.
The unification.
Yeah, Mad Lion was on it.
Shout out DJ Nelson. He was just down from the crib the other
Yeah,
day.
he was down from the crib, but he was also taking the remnants from the East Coast.
There we go, man.
And he
Yo,
brought
this
it
show's
down.
over.
We're done.
This
Hey,
show's over.
shout out
And
to
on
everybody.
that note,
You know what I mean? Like,
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the submissions. BC Twitch. We're at the end of the show. I do have PayPal. Catch us next month. Every last Friday, we're on here.
Yes.
Share, like, subscribe if you like the show.
Yep.
So we appreciate everybody here. We appreciate you, Hyfa. We appreciate you, Traxx.
Love, man.
Solo.
Love.
yeah,
Peace.
love,
So-
baby. It's all
Love.
love.
It's all love,
It's
man.
all love coming
Thank
from
you,
the top.
Feffy, for the cakes. You know what I'm saying? For the little Dominican cakes.
E-Man drums.
Yo, shout out BB for the food today.
Shout
Yo,
out
shout out
BB
B for the food. I
food.
almost missed this whole segment because of the food. You know what I'm saying?
The
Shout out
food's
to B for the
amazing, bro.
food. Royal Diva Studio for the cakes.
Yeah, we here, man.
You know?
How we find you, Hyfa? Online. How we find you?
IG HYFA_THA_prospect. You could go on Google, just type in Hyfa the prospect. That's HYFATHA prospect, and all my handles come up. You know what I mean?
That's what's
Fire.
up. That's what's up. We done with another one, bro.
Yo, we did it. I made it through this one. Let's say that.
Barely.
Barely.
All right.
Barely.
Every last Friday, y'all share, like, subscribe. We're gonna have E-Man Drums take us out.
Do his
That's
thing, man.
at E-Man Drums online. The Tito Puente of the beat pads. Is that what we're doing?
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Y'all know what it is. Love, man. Let's go.
Peace.
The El Cantante of the MPC, because I make the beat machine sing, bitch.
Bitch.
You heard?
Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Shit, 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 shit. Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Shit, 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 shit. Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Good, 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 good. Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Shit, 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 shit. Shit yourself. Shit yourself down, down, down. Good, 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 good. Shit yourself. 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 Shit, 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 shit. Shit yourself. Down. Down. Good, 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 good. Down, down. Shit, 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 shit. Shit, just good, good. Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Shit just. Shit just. Shit, 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 shit. Shit just. Shit just. Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Shit yourself.